Everybody, woohoo! It's the weekend. Now, you might have thought I was just drumming away there, but I was trying to kill a mosquito on the desk. I think he's done and dusted with now. Anyway, how the devil are you lot? Wow, I tell you what, right? I'm super excited. One, I've got a super panel tonight, as I always have. Well, at least I always do my best anyway. But this one is particularly a bit crazy because it has been I'm on holiday. I still have. I've still got another week off. But the weird thing is that I had to drive back 4 hours today from a place called BrickWorld, known for its BrickWorld tarts. Honestly, folks, it is a thing. I give you my word. Anyway, I've had a super week off. I really have. Even managed to pick up a retired Lego set as well. I'll pop it out on Instagram a little bit later, maybe tomorrow. But it's a very cool set. And it's actually, it's kind of related to a giveaway that I'm doing tonight, which is this. Just like last week. Hey, Brickstein, how you doing? Good to see you out there. Echo, loving all the stuff you've been putting out on Instagram this week. We've got BrickWorld out there too. But this, I'll give it away this set tonight, folks. Going to do it in an hour. I even did a banner for it as well. There you go. I'm going to do it in an hour. The draw will be then. And basically, all you got to do to win this 1992 Batman set 30653 is simply leave a comment on last week's London Calling. That is, of course, London Calling 177. And if you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to find that. It's easy. You find the details down in the description below. And I'll tell you what, folks, while you're down there, do us a little favor. Not only check out everybody else who's down there as well, everybody who's going to be in tonight's panel, but do me a little favor as well. Give us a thumbs up while you're down there. You know the drill. It's the way it goes. It's got to be done. And it helps the algorithm, helps people know that we're here now going live in the summertime as well, which is bizarre, really, because I got back to London today. It's kind of a little bit drizzly, to be honest, but there we go. I've had a top week so far, and I've got a very busy week coming on. I've kind of had the honeymoon period, and now it's down to doing a little bit of DIY and stuff like we all have to do. You know what it's like, folks? It's life. Anyway, just so you guys know, there's a couple of different ways. If you want to support the channel, there's two different ways. You can super chat, stick your name up here on London Wall, or you can see it properly down there now. Or of course, you can join the membership and become a sort of slightly deeper, bigger part of the LBB family. If you want to know what all that's about, then just check out down there, almost near the description, and just press the join button, and you find out what you get. But either way, folks, there are perks on either way. And here's another perk as well. Our good friend over there, over in Canada, Macro Bricks for $7.23. He says, "This is the content I skipped work for. I love the like button." Thank you so much, Macro. I super appreciate it. I super appreciate we've got over 40 people out there watching right now, which is awesome. It really is. And do you know what? This is the other one of those other perks, folks, that you guys get when you give us a super chat. I nearly said something completely different then. That's holiday mode for you, folks. It really is. But anyway, for that, Macro Bricks, this is for you. Ooh.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
Thank you so much for that, Macro. Super appreciate it. Got Jesse's Brick Galaxy out there as well. Jesse, everybody, just so you know, not only are we going to be talking about some of the new sets that have kind of been revealed this week, including that sexy little red Corvette, which is pretty awesome, isn't it? But I'm also going to be looking at the Himeji castle, which is, I gotta be honest, that looks pretty damn good. But also as well, the amazing Spider-Man. How good is that? Love that set. Might even get it as well. It's kind of just really different. Redefining, as they say. But anyway, thank you so much for that, Macro Bricks. I super appreciate it. I really do. But anyway, London Calling wouldn't be calling any AFOLs if it weren't for you lovely lot out there. I tell you, the likes of KO. Good to see you, KO. Hope all is well with you. You had a good week. Oh, look, we got nearly missed one. Minark, LC178. Gonna be an awesome one as always. It really is, honestly, folks. I super appreciate it. And for a super chat, I'll give you a bit of Superman. Here we go.
What the hell is that?
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me. Who's got you?
I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. He got her.
Oh, starting at the top. Thank you so much for that, Minark. As always, dude, I super appreciate it. And I'm glad you're feeling better as well, because honestly, a lot of people I know, they just do not get on with the heat. They really don't. It was quite nice going up north, actually, because it's a lot cooler up there, but it was just nice. We've got one brick stud out there as well. That's a cool picture. I like that. Hello, first one in. Hello, wonderful Lego community. Great to have you here, my friend. Great to see you here as well, Nick. Brick Adjuster saying hello. Can't wait to have you back on the panel next week, my friend. Also, as well, Nicole was meant to be here tonight, folks, from Germany. Nicole, if you're out there, my thoughts are with you, and hope things get better. I really do. I've got my fingers crossed. Everything's crossed. Anyway, take care, and I hope you have a really cool weekend. I really do. Thinking of you. We've got Faith and Misery out there. Said hello, everyone. Good to see you, Faith and Misery. Minifig Nick's there too. Good to see you, dude. Pink Wheels is there. She sent me some pictures earlier on. Can you believe that, folks? Last week, 120 pictures. Last week's stream, by the way, was meant to be 2 hours long because I was driving for 4 hours. It was about 1 minute under 3 hours. I pretty much failed on that one, didn't I? Bonnie Bricks is out there. Hey there, all. Too much as a cryptic, unsure, but excited answer to the poll. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. Talking to polls, that's a really cool one. I said it's July tomorrow. It really is, honestly. And with that in mind, what are you most likely to buy? Disney Castle, 11%. Hocus Pocus with 29%. Eldorado Fortress is way ahead on 37%. See, and another one, 24%. That's interesting. Let me know later in the chat, folks, because I'm probably going to miss it right off the bat. The weird thing is, I want Eldorado Fortress, but the Hocus Pocus would be so much better, especially for my city, which, by the way, with this week off, I could really get down and start doing some stuff on that. Buddy Bricks is saying, hey, Minark, how you doing? Macro Bricks is out there too. Brick Adjuster, Echo Bricks out there. Blimey, we've got a massive crane crawler that's come out this week, or at least it's been revealed anyway. Blimey, it's big. It really is. Infamous Conflict, 1,000. 1,000. What does that mean? What does it mean? Is it cryptic? I don't know what it means. But anyway, here we go. Let's get down there. Let's get down there. Brick Scoot is there as well. He's been sending me pictures as well, which is cool. We got Brick Babe TV out there. Hey, good to see you, Brick Babe. Hope all is good with you. Little bird tells me that you might be doing a certain stream on Sunday. Good luck. Mitty Bricks is out there too. Hi, Richie Brickseed. Well, if people are saying hello to Brickseed, that means we must have Brickseed out there. Hi, Echo, Minark, Brick Skew as well. Great to see you, dude. Hope all is well with you down in New Zealand. Hello there. Or should I say, hello there. Salix Bricks, Salixscape, I should say. Great to have you in the chat, my friend. It really is cool. And don't forget, folks, like I always say, and I will say it probably about 5 times this evening, check everyone out. The details are all down in the description below. And we've got a couple of newbies on tonight as well. Andrew Phillips, not being one of them. He's married, you know. He's got married. His wife's made an honest man of him. Brick Baby, that's so cool. Ministry of Making. That's a cool name. The Minifig Who, the nicest person ever. Do you know what Gaz is? And Gaz is one of my guess who's going to be on tonight as well. I've got Matthew Bills Bricks out there. Said, hi, Greg. And don't forget, folks, if you do want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is leave a comment on last week's London Calling 177, folks. It really is as easy as that. I think we're down at the end there. Lester's out there as well. Evening, everyone, he's saying. Good to see you, mate. I was talking to the missus earlier on, actually. I said to her, I want to go St. Albans soon. I believe there is a Lego store up there, but it's not an official Lego store. It's kind of like one of those ones that sells sort of old retired Lego and of course new sets as well. You know it if you know it, folks. You really do. Trevor's videos is out there too. Good to see you, dude. Right, let's start getting some guests in. Don't forget, check out the survey, folks. We've already got 44 votes in that, and we've got nearly 50 of you watching as well. So do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Right, okay. Where should I go first? We've got quite an eclectic bunch on tonight, folks. We really have. Where should I go first? I'll tell you where I'm going to go first. I'm going to go to a guy that was, well, all I can say is I saw him dance for the first time at BrickWorld Chicago. We're going to be talking a little bit about BrickWorld Chicago as well tonight. Actually, probably quite a lot knowing these guys that are going to be coming on. What can I say, folks? Well, put it this way. I mean, I think he came up with some moves that I can only call them something along the lines of the "not that Sam Smith" maneuver. Anyway, I didn't realize that maybe one day going forward, he's actually going to put himself forward and maybe be a contestant on Strictly Comes Dancing. I don't know. But anyway, this big mod shower, he's the man with the Hawaiian shirt on tonight, folks, and he's damn dapper. It is, of course, not that Sam Smith.
Hello.
How the devil are you doing?
That was a fantastic intro. Thank you very much. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm really good, mate. I'm quite buzzing, actually. Normally, because when I'm on holiday, the nice thing about being on holiday is you think to yourself, do you know what? I think I'm going to have a kip. So I have a kip. And I thought just before this stream, I thought, oh, do you know, I really fancy a kip. And I'm like, I can't. I've got to be, if anything, I need to energize up. I'm waiting for my coffee to cool down so I can drink it. So the energy will kick in quite soon, hopefully, once I've had that. Because I'm on reserve at the moment. But anyway, how the devil are you, my friend? Are you good?
I'm great. Yeah. As you said, back from BrickWorld, it was crazy. And it's really gotten me. It really inspires you to just get your bricks out and just go ham, start building stuff. So that's what I've been up to pretty much.
Oh yeah, very cool, mate. Very, very cool indeed. Are you so have you been back long, or did you come back Monday or Sunday or
I came back last technically Tuesday because of the time jump.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Tuesday last week I came back.
Last week. God, it must seem like a million years ago now.
It's starting to, which is weird. But
no, yeah. It's weird. Like, and I know Tech was only on for a short time as well. Like he literally, I think he flew over there on the Wednesday and came back like Sunday, I think, or something like that. Anyway,
yeah.
Did he come back with you? Did you guys fly together?
No, we didn't, because I wanted to see actual Chicago, but he'd already seen that the year before. I went in a bit before him.
Okay, good stuff. I like it. Right, my friend. Where are we going to go next? I tell you, by default, actually, because we've got two guests on tonight. Bricky Brad will be on a little bit later, I think, folks. But I think we're going to go. I'm going to go over to Canada first of all, or next, actually, I should say, because otherwise, our other new people that are coming on, they're newbies, so they come in last. So it's going to be up to Andrew to decide where do we go. But anyway, let's bring him on, folks. He's how can I say this? He's recently he went into a Lego store. Next thing you knew, he came out and he was married. Can you believe that? He got one of those Lego rigs. Which is a very, how can I put it, a very expensive, specialized part. It really is. But anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? The man, or should I call him Mr. Brood, as he is now. But anyway, he is, of course, our good friend Andrew from Canada, Brickin Brood. Hello, mate.
Hey there, everybody. Wow. And once again, what an intro. Yeah, you're definitely not lacking in energy. I don't know what you're talking about with that coffee.
Oh, dude, I am, honestly. I'm on vapor. I am at the moment. So I'm like circling. I feel like a plane kind of run out of juice and I'm circling an airport.
All right, well, you're on fire right now. Just don't crash, I guess.
I'm okay. I ain't got time to crash. Ain't got time to crash. Anyway, how you doing? Anyway, I like it with the cap. You know, the nice thing about wearing a cap is that you don't have to comb your hair. I love it. I really do.
Exactly. That's what I was just thinking. I just went swimming earlier. My hair was just a little bit over the place, and I was like, quick fix.
Swimming, I like it.
And I absolutely love this cap too. I don't get to wear it too often right now because it's a little warm. I'll be
it must be a merch cap. That's it. Let's have a look at it.
Exactly.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Oh, look
embroidered.
At that. I gotta be honest, I do like it. I do love it, but I think it would look better with London Bridge bricks on it.
There it is.
Just to see. No, that's nice. Is that a real bit of merch, or did you get that made as a sort of specialist piece?
My special lady, my wife, she picked it out for me for Christmas, and I thought it was one of the most thoughtful gifts I have. Everything that you see me wear with saying Brick and Brood on it, she bought it, and I'm pumped about it. I I love wearing it around. It's pretty cool. In Chicago, people were, I think, recognizing a little bit here and there. Trust me, not that much here and there, but
oh, come on, dude, you're famous.
Yeah,
You was on the ground with Brick It Up Brad.
Yes, for sure.
Around, you know, it was an intriguing way to get introduced to people, didn't you think?
Oh, for sure. No, it was. I wasn't 100% used to just walking up to strangers and being like, "Hey, I recognize you. You don't know me, but tell me everything about what's going on right now." And it's like, oh no. It's no, it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you allowing me to be a part of that.
I know. Well, next year we can do it together. I'm going to be there. So
yeah, sure. Sounds good. Definitely.
I cannot wait. Honestly,
everyone's calling you out every time I talk to somebody. They're all looking for you to get out there. So
I know. The weird thing is as well, everyone said, "Oh, you said you was going to be coming out," and I'm like, I never once said I'm coming out there this year. This year I was always going to Billund. The next year I was going to Chicago.
That's fair enough. Yeah,
I know, but I don't mind anyway. It kind of coaxes me up, makes me want to sort of go out even more next year. It really does. We got one of my Ethan. He's one of my old 2x2 colleagues. Hello, good people of the chat. Dude, great to see you. How you doing? It's lovely to have you here as well as Brixie as well. We've seen for a little while, which is nice. KO's out there as well. No intro is safe for you, Andrew Phillips. I said very formal, Andrew Phillips. Pink Will says, sorry I couldn't talk much, Bricking. We were still building NH as well. What a thing that was. Beautiful thing. It really was. Giga Chat, he goes, I am back. Giga Chat. He was like, now I know who Giga Chat is. It's Roger's son. That is. Everyone's thinking, blimey, he's got amazing chiseled jaw. He really has. Anyway, do say hello to Roger for us. And do you know what? Seeing as I've got this in the hat, Giga Chad, this is for you.
Something we're making for the Americans. It's called a ghetto blaster.
Gotta say this, right? Where I've just been up in BrickWorld, no one talks like that. I tell you, it really is, and it's like going down to Chippy and all this kind of stuff. It's the most bizarre place. I've been, it really is, Sam. I woke up, so I got there at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was in the Lego store about 6 hours later, and I'm thinking, why is everyone talking like this? And then I was like, God, yeah, I'm in a different part of the country. Anyway, Andrew, where would you like to go? We've got this strange place that orbits. It's got its own orbit, and it's called a certain OTW. Got a certain orbit about it. Or we could go to a place called Galileo. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? Who would you like to have on next?
Let's go Galileo. That sounds pretty interesting.
Oh, Galileo. All right, we're going to stick in the UK. Very, very unusual. But anyway, how can I describe this guy? Well, this guy, actually, folks, this guy is a YouTuber. You'll find him doing loads of stuff on Instagram. He flies the flag. He really does. For all things Lego and Doctor Who. He really, really does, folks. And do you know what? He is absolutely fresh from Galileo. He's just regenerated in the green room. It's our good friend of London Bridge Bricks, the Minifig Who, otherwise known to you and me as Gaza. Hello, mate.
Hey.
How you doing, Gaza? Oh, it's a bit quiet. I think you might be on mute. There he is.
Hey. And
hey.
Take two. Hello.
How you doing, mate? Is he
not too bad.
Is it freezing out there where you are?
Freezing. Freezing.
There we go. Got the Tom Bake thing. Gaz, great to have you here. It really is. Now, I've got to ask you, right? I've got a little red Corvette on. I'm trying to Sam's got his video fanboy because he really is. He bought a fanny bag about a few months ago.
This one.
That's it. There it is, folks.
Visual props ready to go.
I think we planned that. It's quite a thing. And do you know what? When he bought it, they said, "Oh, yeah, they're selling like hotcakes. We've only got 2 left." He bought his one, right? And then Jesus coming over the box and just put them all on the shelf.
Honestly, you will not believe how many people asked me at Chicago where I got this from because they wanted one. This was very, very popular. This was my #1 icebreaker to get to talk to people. They just started talking about the bag and they started to talk to them through that. It was great.
Oh my God.
I wore it every single day. That's a problem.
I'm just trying to get hold of one and then use that myself. I'll put one on each shoulder or something like that. The 80's gone wrong.
That's starter point for sure.
I know it breaks the ice, doesn't it? It really does.
Exactly. I think Carrie got one of those as well. I think
that wouldn't surprise me at all. That wouldn't surprise me at all. She really does. It really does. Of course, carrying here this week, folks. They're already. They got to the Isle of Wight. Which is technically it's abroad. If you've never been to
It's
the
overseas.
It's
overseas. It's overseas. Yeah,
it really is. We've got Echo out there saying hi to Cy. It's got Cy O'Connor out there as well. Gallifrey, there he is. Did I say Gallifrey or did I say Galileo?
You said Galileo.
Hey, get in there. That's it. Good to know that we've got some people out there listed. That's all. Anyway, what can I say? All right, let's get back. Let's go on to our next guest. Our next guest, by default, will be coming on. This person's, is it? Well, no, he's always around. He's always around. But I have to say, I have to confess, right, that every time I watch one of his videos, and he does do some stonkingly good videos, folks, they're kind of like mini documentaries. They really are. And the reason I watched them is because I actually learned something when I watched them. Because I don't know, I don't really know too much about pirates and stuff like that. And of course, I went over to his channel recently. I thought, has he done anything about pirates? He's done loads about pirates on there, folks. And it's not just straightforward. It's really interesting stuff. It really is. He is kind of like, I'm trying to think of somebody else that does sort of this style of video. I don't think there's too many of them out there. I really don't. But that's probably because they take countless hours of work. We'll find out in a minute. But anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, our good friend Richie, otherwise known as Around the Globe, because he is a bit of a global sensation, this kid. He really is. Our Toy World. Hello, mate.
What's up, guys?
That's all right. I don't think I've ever described anyone as being a global sensation before. So
the lone American, the only one dressing up for the occasion. Come on, guys. What's going on?
There's a collar under this somewhere.
Sure.
We've got a collar.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, that's a start. Yeah, that's a start.
The Scottish know how to dress, don't they?
Oh yeah.
But anyway, Richie, whereabouts in America are you then? Because
I'm in Chicagoland, so BrickWorld Chicago. That's my territory. That's my home show. It's been my home show. So
really,
I'm a lucky man.
I mean, I know Chicago's massive, and you know, but do you actually live? Is it a short drive? Is it a long drive? Is it like a crazy airplane ride?
It's not too bad of a drive, but you know, after like a long day at the con, you know, like a 12-hour day, it's kind of rough. So. It's a little distance, but not too bad.
All right, very good, very good, very good. All right, well, the first thing I always ask people when they come on, if they're newbies, I ask them a little bit about them, but we'll come back to that one in a minute. But what I'm going to ask, Gaz, because you're the first in there. Try not to break any jaws, Gaz, while you're there. But Gaz, what have you been up to this week? Have you been doing anything sort of Lego wise? Anything been going on?
So I'm just trying to get some stuff together for next week on my posts. I've been a little bit behind because it's been so warm I can't use a laptop because it overheats a bit too easily. And I'm just sat there with it on my lap and I'm just like sweating buckets. It's lovely. I might as well be sat there.
Scarf on me. I'm not surprised. I mean...
Well, it does keep me warm. You know, you get that little draft at night, but otherwise, yeah.
I don't know. I certainly don't get a little draft at night. Sam, do you get a draft at night?
No, I'm all with the props today, but I keep this on hand at all times.
What is that?
to help me out in the summer because I've got Scottish blood. We do not do well with the heat, so this is a necessity.
I don't, honestly.
I started watching QVC tonight. What's going on, Sam?
Isn't it? Yeah, that's it. You should do a whatnot.
Just give away random crap.
I've got no idea how to do whatnot, but anyway, I just it's one of those strange things. Yes. Anyway, so go back to draft excluders and stuff like that. I didn't think I'll be talking about that tonight.
There you go.
So you've been setting up everything for next week. Is that what you do? Do you batch everything together then?
I try to just so it's a little bit easier, but it always ends up getting to be a bit of a mad rush then on Sunday evening. Trying to get my lunch ready for the next day and also making sure it all is all sorted for Monday morning. So it can be crazy. It's one of those things that I thought, this would be a really good idea. This isn't going to take long. And actually, it did. It took a long time.
Okay, right. It always takes longer than you think it does. And just out of curiosity, then, are you going to the Lego store tomorrow to buy anything? Because I'm not actually. This is a bit weird, but I won't be.
Not tomorrow. Although I am tempted now after I've seen what's on the pad walls. So,
yes, we've been chatting about that on the Discord server, folks. There's some good stuff out there, some unusual stuff as well.
Yeah, some really good colours of masonry bricks and stuff. I think they've got purple on there, or the lavender or something.
Yeah, yeah, and got some. I don't know. It says just loads of weird stuff on there. All I remember thinking, I looked at the Discord, I was like, "Blimey, I haven't seen that part on there before." Very cool. All right, I like it.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
good. I like it. What about you, Richie? Have you been up to anything this week, Lego wise? Have you been making any videos at all, or anything like that? Any more documentaries?
I have a video I have to get done for tomorrow morning that I haven't finished the script yet. So after London Calling, we're gonna get to work on that script, go record it, edit it, and get it out tomorrow morning because can't miss those weekly uploads. So yeah,
is that what you do? Oh, so do you tend to do you have a same schedule every week that you upload to?
Yeah, so I try to stick to Saturday mornings at 10:30 a.m. Central. Last month though, I kind of was getting into a habit of like, oh, if I finish a video whenever, I'll just post it whenever, and that was not a good idea. So I like to stick to my schedule, and then kind of like later this summer, try to kind of also like stack up like a little bit of a backlog of some videos, like 4 or 5 to have on hand at all times. So it's kind of the goal. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm procrastinating tomorrow's video, so got to get back to work on that.
Well, I was listening to Cali Bricklink a few weeks ago, and it was the one where they had duck bricks on there, and he'll be coming on soon, folks. And he reckons he's got videos ready until 2025. I was just like, I had to rewind it because I was just like, what? I was like, what? Come off it. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to do it. I mean, I've got to ask him. I've got to get some tips off him when he comes on.
I also watched the Cheesy Studios Cali Bricklink, and he is like videos for like 6-7 weeks in advance, and I was like, you know what, like I need to be better at that. I need to learn how to schedule my videos. Don't just dump them. You can save them. So,
but the thing is, right? I reckon, right? If you don't do videos that are kind of like, as things breaks, as news breaks and stuff like that, and you're doing mocks and stuff like that, I reckon that's when you can kind of do those particular type of ones that come out. I just don't know. I mean, 2025, it's like you could do a video that's completely irrelevant in 2025. I don't get it. I mean, what about 2024? For the love of God, I'm genuinely. I just don't know. It blew my brain. It blew my. I can't even say the word because it blew it, folks. I just don't get it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Minifig, who, right? Mm-hmm. You were talking about setting it up for a week.
Yeah.
And could you imagine doing it for like the next year and a half?
Oh no, no. It would take me a year and a half to do it. I imagine it's just the length of time it actually is takes a while, especially on this laptop. So
yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
you
imagine it.
Do you know what? I tell you what laptop I got that always overheats. Right, it's a Surface. Don't buy Surfaces. What you do, folks? They overheat like you wouldn't believe. Well, if you do, you've got to keep them up on something that just keeps them cool continuously. So what about you then, Andrew? Other than you went BrickWorld Chicago, and somehow you kind of merged that into getting married, and now you're back. Tell us a little bit about all that.
It's been busy. I haven't done anything Lego related really, besides just going to like BrickWorld Chicago and just thinking about Lego and like going on my Instagram and seeing what's going on a little bit. But like, I'm not 100% prepared for buying anything tomorrow. I heard there's going to be a double points coming up, but it's not on everything. So we'll see. I definitely want to get all the sets that are out. Besides potentially the Disney Castle, I might end up passing on that. Although it was looking really good today when I was looking at a video, and I was like, it looks a little bit nicer than the one I have. And I thought maybe I could just like take the one I have and like make it into the back of it or something like that. And I don't know. We'll see. But you're talking about duck bricks. I saw him in Chicago, and I commented on like obviously his huge collection and whatnot. But yeah, I couldn't imagine having all those videos already. Like he hasn't edited as far as I know, right? Is that correct? Like,
I think he's filmed it.
They're scheduled. I'm pretty sure.
He's totally scheduled. So if he's scheduled them, presumably he's edited them as well.
I believe that's the case. I was listening to it. I was cutting my grass. I was like, this is nuts. I'm so behind. I have so many ideas for things I would like to do, but it's just I can't. I have one of the reasons I have 5 kids. I just got married. I got a lot of things going on, but I would love to be able to get on that and get all those videos edited up like that, because a lot of times when I'm in here, I film myself, like if it's just even just like a time lapse, or like I'll get my kids in here and like we'll be talking here and there and whatnot. But I have not so much stuff I haven't edited. So, but it's just I think one thing that keeps me from doing it is like I see all these amazing, awesome videos, and I every time I put something out, I'm always it's something that I like, and it's like I'm satisfied with it. So I'm just not like, I don't want to like just take a bunch of stuff and throw something together just to have it together. So I don't have like a story kind of for it, like where people are going to be engaged the entire time. I will be, my family would be, but like for everybody, like it's like I don't know if I'm going to take all those shots. So anyways, I have a bunch of ideas for some things, and one thing I want to do is stream more, and I have a couple ideas for doing some of that, like more often. So anyways, I'm taking it day by day right now. But
the stream, are you gonna go to Twitch, or are you gonna be on YouTube?
You know what? I mean, I don't know. I made my first Twitch account when I was in BrickWorld because so many people were talking about it. But I catch a few streams here and there, and they seem like similar to this. They're a little bit more fast paced, maybe in a sense, with like all the stuff popping up, like on some streams.
Bells and whistles, we call them bells and whistles.
Yeah, for sure, they are bells and whistles. That is true. I right now I like YouTube the most as far as like trying to put content out on it, and I haven't put anything out in a while. So I'm one thing I'm trying to keep up on is the streaming guide. So so far I didn't fall behind. I just didn't do one with my word like vocally that last week, but I did put out a new streaming guide. And more people seem to be asking for like their Twitch streams to be added to it. And so, I don't know. I think I might end up having to switch it up from different platforms, but Twitch seems to be pretty popular for sure.
Yeah, Twitch is. I don't really get it. I mean, I do. Like Twitch is. Totally, I tell you what, right? If I was just starting out, I do everything on Instagram. You know, get used to doing it. And then if I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm not going to do videos. I'm just going to do live streams. I'd go to Twitch. I wouldn't even bother with YouTube, to be honest. But equally, I kind of like. I don't know. Have you ever thought about it, Richie? What's your thoughts on Twitch or YouTube? Where would you go?
At first, I was a little hesitant towards Twitch, but after kind of as Brood was saying, like meeting a lot of people at BrickWorld, it was a really interesting place. And I don't know. I feel like for me, like as someone that's had a channel for a while that didn't really build their channel on streaming, I feel like I do kind of like the idea of like experimenting with Twitch, a place where like people are there to see you stream. You know what I mean? So, and I like kind of like the different features they have, like the rating, like that, you know, where it's like people are jumping around from place to place. I was able to see that in action. Like I was like kind of a part of a raid. Like I got transferred from one stream to another. And that was just like a fun experience. Like here I am with a new stream with the people I just was watching this past stream with. I don't know, but YouTube, I mean, YouTube is like my bread and butter at the same time. Like this is my place for entertainment, you know? So I'm going to come here to watch videos. I think it is overall a good streaming platform as well. So I don't know.
So YouTube's like a good all-rounder, a bit like Instagram.
Absolutely. But Twitch is like, they have some like pretty killer features, especially with the rating.
I know. And I don't understand why YouTube doesn't pick them. Like the raid train, for example. Brilliant idea. It's a really good idea. Especially with the fact that Andrew's done like a schedule. So like, you know, I could just look on the schedule, see who's coming up next. And that would make people actually want to, firstly, it would mean sure that I finish at a particular time. Because I know that if there's another YouTuber kicking off, I'd be more than happy to sort of send everyone that way. What do you lot in the chat think about that as well? I think that's one of the things about the whole thing. I really, really do. Gazza, you're quite new to all this. You got a YouTube channel. Have you ever Twitched before?
No, only watching it. I haven't actually used it from the other side. No.
Okay. I wondered, have you got a preference yourself? Like, would you? I mean, I've got no problem watching people on Twitch, but it's just YouTube's my go-to place.
Yeah, I think I'm similar because I do tend to just stick with YouTube, so because you can like check it on the TV and stuff while you're doing other bits in the house. But there are some features, as you say, that with Twitch that actually I think are quite good. So you know, the rating and some of the little like as you say, like bells and whistles, like all the animations and stuff. That's quite cool. I think Ian's been quite good at doing that on their stream, isn't he?
Well, they did like a Twitch Tuesday, isn't it? Which is quite a good way of
yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
The irony here, Bonnie Bricks, in answer to your question, she goes, I don't understand Twitch. I'm sure she does. She's very clever. If someone could upload a Twitch for Dummies video, that would be great. The problem is, you ain't going to get it on Twitch. You'll get it on YouTube instead. I can't imagine YouTube would actually want to kind of promote that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Bonnie Bricks is out there as well. Can't get into Twitch. Yeah, it's still the bells and whistles. You know, sometimes when you just want to watch something. And I know one thing for sure, Jang, love a bit of Jang. He's completely like raked it back. I mean, he was going psychedelic with some of his streams. I was like, blimey. Do you know what I mean? It was like migraine material. It really was. And he's like doing none of that anymore. It's just kind of him. Really. He's back to the raw Jang, which sounds a bit weird when you say it like that.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like the After Dark show.
Yeah.
That'll be London Calling, the Soho edition. But Bonnie Bricks says, Bookie T, why? Haha. Can't unfortunately, as a loaded flat with the baby now, down for the night. Haha. Good stuff for you. We're going to be in the store tomorrow's. I mean, it's an interesting stuff. Check out the survey, folks. I'm asking the question, 61 votes on there at the moment. 35 thumbs up. Come on, we can get up to 50. We've got over nearly 70 of you watching this at the minute.
There we go.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We're getting up there. So slowly as she goes, steady as she goes. What about you, Sam? I mean, you do a bit of content here and there, don't you? Like,
Regular, every now and again.
He's kind of irregular.
I regularly fail to upload.
I don't know. You sound like Tech. Tech's been doing funny little videos recently. What's going on with that? Someone's had a word in his ear.
He's going to be the next big TikTok star. Just wait.
Is that what he's doing? Yeah,
TikTok.
Yeah, I did TikTok. Oh, he's got the pin. There we go. There we go. This is.
I do have that as well as another. I don't know where it is.
I put it somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh,
I've got the box to mine.
How much did you pay for that? Did he give it to you, or did you pay for it?
I paid for it.
He paid for it. Paid for it.
$10.
I go $10.
Yeah,
he charged me £10. What's going on there?
Yeah, I've got the box.
Oh, there he is.
And my name is on the back, so that's cool too.
Your name's on that. Yeah, so is mine actually. Greg LBB. He's put on there. There you go. Look at that. Greg LBB.
I didn't notice.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah. Have you got one as well, Gaz?
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look.
I'm the only one without it, eh?
Well, mine's actually on my bag, so it's actually in another room.
Oh, he's got it on his bag. Oh,
Yeah.
That's quite cute, that is. I like that.
Thank you, TJ.
Yeah, there we go. And like I said before, folks, I was actually shocked. It's actually really good quality.
Yeah,
It is really good. Quality is, of course, synonymous with Planet Tech. It is, honestly, I swear. Honestly, it is. So anyway, not that sounds weird. What have you been up to this last week anyway? Because are you fully recovered now from the
I have. As I said, I've been in deep building mode. The last time I was in London Calling, I said I was working on an Indiana Jones mock. Still working on the same mock. I wanted to get it done this week.
Yeah, it would have been good to have finished it today, wouldn't it? Like when the movie
was the
comes
plan.
out.
But I'm just so. We talked about procrastination earlier, but I'm just so slow at building anything. I'm trying to build like different Technic functions into it, like the Raiders set, the 18+ one, but they keep breaking and falling apart. So we're going to keep trying at it, and we'll see how we get there. But it's getting there. It's getting there.
It is getting there. Okay. And can we get like a little preview of what it is you're building?
Yes.
I mean, how long? First of all, how long have you been building this for? Because it's.
It wasn't. This is so embarrassing. It was initially supposed to come out when the wave of sets came out, which was
I bet it's a brickhead or something like that. That's what it's going to be. It's a brickhead.
No, it's sizable. It's sizable. This is the top half. This is the top half, which I showed you before. Okay. So it's going to be a temple.
Oh, okay.
Actually, looks quite good, Sam.
Cool. That's going to be on the top, and then it's going to sit on top of the bottom bit.
What are those things connected to? They're swinging.
They're chains. They're built into the arms.
Oh, okay.
And then it's going to connect to this bit on the bottom, which is what I'm currently building.
Wow.
You can see
that's really good.
Nice lava effect.
Thanks for falling off. That's all right. It's a mock. Is that an old Mustafar set you got there or something? Is it?
It's not. No, it's just just custom built.
Yeah,
although I can repurpose it if I ever need to, if I'm feeling lazy.
Oh, those mock builders, honestly, folks, you can't get anything past them.
That's why they said we were talking about duck bricks before. I could never have stuff done that ready in a million years. I'm so far behind on everything. It's great.
Do you think he walks backwards all around his house? Like, do you think it's just a thing he does? He's got eyes.
I reckon he's got like mirrors all like just behind him that you can't see off camera that he's watching as he goes back.
He just walks back. Because that is his thing, isn't it? That could be his thing. That's like, you know, you see this guy walking backwards in Chicago. He's going, oh, it's all right. It's duck bricks.
Has he got a part in at the back of his head then, where he's always going backwards and like the wind's pushing it?
Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. It's like that when you stick your head out of the car. And it's baking hot day. Of course, don't do that if you're actually driving, folks. That would not be useful. We've got Macro out there as well. What's he saying? He's saying, I like to watch both. I'm a simple man. You're not really, dude. You're far too good looking for that. And I don't like learning different interface. I probably wouldn't stream there. I know. I'm quite happy to watch it. I really am. Tech, are you still doing a little bit of Twitch? Just wondering. A lot of people have gone over to Twitch this year. Like I thought it was actually going to be dying off, but it isn't.
Can you not like multi-stream like over different systems, or is Twitch and like YouTube's like no, you can't do that?
You can, but I think if you're an affiliate on Twitch, you can't. I believe that's what it is.
Yeah.
So if you want to make money on Twitch, you can't multi-stream. I think that's what it is.
No, it's true. It's true. Especially some people are contracted into just solely streaming on Twitch, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. It's an interesting one. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Would I ever do anything on Twitch? I really don't know.
Although I will say something about Twitch. What's interesting to me is it's like hard to access replays sometimes. I think you have to like be a subscriber to like access replays. I don't know. I like that, like with like, you know, London Calling or like Good Morning BrickWorld or ACOP. It's like very easy to go back and like rewatch it. You know what I mean? It's like super simple, you know? So I do like that, but yeah.
And YouTube. Go on, Sam. Go on.
Twitch streams at a point, they just delete the stream entirely and it's like unwatchable forever.
Interesting.
Which is like a shame if there's like something that was really funny that happened on it and it's just gone.
Yeah, no, it's true actually. I don't know. I mean, what a lot of people used to do back in the day, through the pandemic anyway, is they'd stream on Twitch, they'd download it, and then they'd stick it on YouTube. That was a thing back in the day. It was an interesting thing. Now, talking of interesting things, let's find out a little bit about Richie and Gaz, shall we? Where shall I go first? I'll tell you what, let's go with Richie first on this one. Richie, tell me, right? Tell us a little bit about you, why we should watch you, and basically everything I like about watching you. Basically, that's the reason I got you on. For the love of God,
I have to brag about I have to do like an advertisement for myself.
Come on, big yourself up. Come on, big yourself up. You're American. You're good at that.
No.
I'm only kidding. Come on, tell us
I think
all about you.
the suit says it all. Okay, so go watch my videos. But
that's it. He loves Men in Black. What's all I'm going to say?
Yeah, I like dressing up. What can I say? No, but jokes aside, I upload every week. I do retrospects on different themes.
Very good.
I talk about theories. I do Lego news video. I sometimes do news videos, but in a different way. I try to like analyze like the way the company's changed. I kind of do like mini documentaries / video essays. Yeah, once a week, every Saturday morning. And then I want to get back into doing interviews again soon. So we'll see how that turns out / if that turns out. That's what I do with my channel. I've had kind of like rebranded myself early this year, or it was actually last year, but this year I really started to kind of like take the channel seriously. Uploading every week. I've had a lot of growth, which has been great. Got monetized, so things have been going good. So go subscribe to Our Toy World. We're almost at 2,200 subscribers, so that'd be sick if we could hit that soon.
Do it.
But yeah, we're like 5 away right now. So
5 away.
Yeah, we're 5 away from 2,200. So.
Oh wow, that's amazing! Because
so,
and Hive as well. Got to do a shout out to Brick Hive.
He's so close. We got to get him to 2,000 before this Sunday's show. So
I know, and we started our YouTube channels pretty much together at the same time.
Yeah.
Give or take a few days. That's all it really was. It was bizarre. I'm interested to know, why did you go down the road of documentaries? Did you sort of think, oh, there's a bit of a gap here? No one's really doing this. Or people might have done it in the past, but they're not doing it now. So it's your thing.
Yeah. So there's a couple reasons. First off, like I love watching like documentaries / like the video essay type content, like on YouTube in general. And then brother from another brick, he started to make kind of like a lot of like video essay type stuff, and I love his content. and I was really inspired by him, and he really like helped like talk to me about it and like was like, hey, like you're really good at script like this and that, like you can like go with this. And I like played around with like a live stream show like last spring, and it didn't really turn out to be anything special, but a lot of the ideas I was talking about on that show were pretty good. And BFAB was like, hey man, like I don't think you should be live streaming. I think you should just make these into like actual videos. And then I did that, and then just started uploading weekly, and I just talk about things that are interesting to me, and the rest was history, I guess.
Well, yeah, and
calling.
And now you've made it. Now this is it. It's as good as it gets. I'm afraid, Richie. It really is. It's really cool. I mean, why did you start taking it seriously when you did start taking it seriously? What made you sort of think? You woke up one day and you sort of think, I don't want to do anything else now. I want to focus on the Lego for a bit. What made you do that?
Honestly, I mean, I've been making videos on YouTube since 2015, or I've been uploading videos since 2015. I started like making my own Lego videos back in like 2012, before I was even allowed to have a YouTube channel. I was a little kid back then. So I kind of was like, I've been doing this for so long. I've seen so many other creators like reinvent themselves, or kind of like, I'm like, why can't I do that myself? Like, why don't I try to make content that I myself truly enjoy watching and making, and like see how it turns out? And so far it's turned out pretty good. So yeah,
it's doing all right. Okay, good stuff.
I'm having a blast doing it. So that's the main thing. I'm having fun. So.
No, that's it. That's the only reason I do this.
Exactly.
But I like the way your style of video, right, is quite unique, because you don't actually have to buy any Lego. And I was thinking, he's done a Friday one.
Cracked the code. That's how you do it.
Yeah. I know.
I do have sets. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, I was at school for most, like this year. I was at school, and so I had a couple sets in my dorm room. But yeah, I don't have much Lego on me. But it's a lot easier to search up a picture. It's like, I can do a Pirates video. I don't need to buy all the '90s Pirates sets. Google works just fine.
Indeed,
so.
indeed. And it's fine. Yeah, no, we may do. I mean, have you got I don't normally ask people this, but because we don't actually know what you generally buy or anything like that, have you got a particular theme that you like?
Now I'm kind of like bounce. I really like the unlicensed themes from like the 2010s, so like Atlantis, Pharaoh's Quest,
nice.
Power Miners. I'm gonna try to go back and
Good
I had those when I was a kid, but now I want to go back and like complete all of those themes, because those are really special to me. I did pick up, oh man, this is heavy, this bad boy at BrickWorld.
Hey.
Look at that.
That was fun.
No, hold it up. Come on, use the muscles.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it.
You're young. Come on, you're not going to pull nothing. Just don't split your suit. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Is it sealed?
Yes. So when I finish my Lego Pirates series, I will build that on a stream somewhere, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, to be determined.
There we go.
I got this donated to me from my nephew.
Your nephew?
I don't need to hear that, Brood.
Oh,
I don't need to hear
dude.
that.
Oh my god.
It's dusty. It might be hard to see, but it's dusty.
Big deal. I could live with that. If anyone ever out there wants to give me dusty old Lego, I'm your man. Don't worry.
The old Lego.
Bring it to BrickWorld. I'll take it home with me.
You know what? I had an issue because I'm from Canada. I was planning on bringing a bunch of Lego, and then last minute I had a thought thinking like, ooh, that's going to be hard to explain a bunch of sealed Lego going across the border if they're asking for it. So I ended up not bringing any stuff, but I do have a Ninjago Destiny's Bounty just sitting outside my door, and I'm just like, I need to sell it to somebody who appreciates
what
it.
one
Ninjago movie?
The movie one's the best one, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, dude, I love that. That's the only set that I'm allowed to have on show in the house. It really is. And it is beautiful. It's just one of my favorite ships. Let's get another YouTuber on, shall we? I think he does a bit of Twitch, actually. He certainly does a lot of TikTok, that's for sure. And he knows a few things or two about medieval things, especially castles. And do you know what? I think he likes to dabble in pirates as well. Anyway, here's of course our good friend Brad, aka Bricking Up Brad. Hey, dude,
what's up, everyone? How are we all doing today?
All right, very well,
Hey,
mate.
Brad.
How the devil are you?
I wanted to shake my head at. I don't do Twitch anymore. That was like 2 years ago. When I first started content, I was dabbling at everything, and now it's mostly just YouTube and a bit of TikTok. So
I like it. Okay, that's good. So, and just out of curiosity, then, because we were talk about the different platforms and what they're good for, what they're not so good for. What made you come away from Twitch? What was the reason?
Twitch, if I'm gonna live stream, I might as well do it on YouTube. And this sounds very like business minded, but like I wanted the watch hours on YouTube versus Twitch, which gave me nothing. Where it's like I already had building a YouTube audience on YouTube. I already was building all that. What's up, Shy? I was building that audience there, and I'd rather just like keep that there and not have that audience divided to go to Twitch, where it's like if they want to talk with me and stuff, YouTube's just better. And Twitch is good for streaming, but I don't see it around for the next 3 years. So
no, and do you know what? I have got this funny feeling. I think Twitch. Don't ask me why, folks. It's just a thing. I'm not necessarily sure Twitch will be around in a couple of years. I really don't. And I can't
disagree.
say. Well, we'll find out. You heard it here, folks. 50 minutes.
I know a lot of people who are in Twitch programs and stuff, and from what I have heard, and I also know some of the back end stuff that Twitch does that's not so good.
Ooh.
So to me, it's just like, they've been trying to cancel Twitch for a while. Like people have been trying to get off Twitch for a while, and I don't think Kick or any of these other platforms are as good, but like I don't think Twitch is going to be around for the long run. And personally,
I agree, but it's just a feeling. I can't actually give any tangible evidence about it, folks. It's just a feeling, and I hear the odd thing as well. But that otherwise, Richie's saying no, he doesn't think so. Richie, this has got video written all over it for you. It's free content.
Yeah, I'll make a video on the history of Lego Twitch. I actually was thinking about doing it regardless. So yeah, I'll break it down.
Have they got a hashtag Lego yet? Can you use that? Is that a tag you can use yet over there?
Can you use hashtags on Twitch? I don't know. I know right now though
Twitch got no idea.
They're trying to bring in Lego content creators because they want to bring in more creatives onto the platform and not as many gamers and whatever weird streams happen on Twitch. But
yeah, that is the thing. I'm interested to know. But okay, so they use tags, don't they, over there on Twitch? But is Lego? Can they use Lego yet? Or are they still using Brick? Because come on. Because you could do it on YouTube, just saying. Friend out there, but Richie, do a video on it. Do a video on it. I want in the left hand.
Yeah, I'll put it in the backlog of videos. I'll make one.
We could do it as a courtroom sort of thing. The pros and cons. you could be the judge or a barrister. Not to be mixed up, folks, with someone that makes coffee. Completely different job role, but take it from me. I told my mum once I was going to be a barista, and she thought, "Oh, you're going to be a barrister in law." I was like, "No, I'm going to make coffee." Just a thing. Anyway, on that terrible joke, don't worry, folks, I work for a law firm. But Minifico,
hello.
Tell us a little bit about you. Where have you come from? Because you are like, for me, you're like a little super fan. You are, honestly, you are. And you are. You basically watched me from the very beginning. But you dabble in stuff, and you always do Doctor Who stuff, and do great content like that. So tell us a little bit about you and why we should come over and subscribe to your very good self, my friend.
Well, I'm trying to, inspired by the Lego Dimensions game, which is kind of where that side of things kicked off. I'm trying to just do as much sort of Doctor Who stuff as I can in Lego, but I do get distracted by other Lego stuff. So, for example, like Eldorado Fortress, which is such a fantastic looking set, and I really wanted it when I was younger, and now I can get it. So I'm very excited still. Oh my God, I'm very excited. So I've got all my old pirate stuff out as well. I don't know if you can see.
Let's have a look at these pirate stuff.
I've got some of the old Imperial stuff there, the pirate stuff there, and I've even got one here as well.
Oh, I just picked up one of those this weekend.
Which one?
What one
I picked up one of the blue coat sets this past weekend.
I've got So I've got this. I've got the brig to hand.
Oh, nice.
So,
see, nice. See now, hold on. Are they soldiers or because I was watching?
That's the Imperial Guards, which are the
no Imperial soldiers.
No, sorry, Imperial soldiers. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
I may or may not have just become a pirate expert over the weekend because I'm working up. It was so bad.
He's born in medieval now. He's done with that. His castles.
No, pirates is the way. Pirates is the way.
July and August, I want to do a ton of deep dives into every pirate faction, theme, and whatever. And so I was doing all the research into them, and it was such a long rabbit hole. But afterwards, I feel like very knowledgeable now.
Well,
but
I tell you what, right? You need to watch Richie's videos because Richie's done some great.
I saw him actually while I was looking at research.
I feel bad. I'm like, damn. What? But like, I don't know, because Brad inspired me with his tavern talks. I was like, I gotta do this for pirates. But I mean, like,
talks. I like that. It's a good
tavern talk is fire. I'm like, I can't.
I
touch
think you
castle,
missed a
though.
few details in one of your videos, though.
Fire.
But
Sounds like an
Okay.
ACOB street.
That's
It
cool.
does say stuff like that. Next thing you say is girthy or something like that. I'm only joking. We're all girthy on here, don't you worry. So Richie,
I'm on a diet, thank you.
so this is the thing, right? This is the thing, honestly. I didn't realise this, right? I didn't realise that I am a big Pirates fan. Not because I like pirates, can't stand them personally, right? But because I like the Imperial figures. That's what I like.
I'm so
Lagoon
jealous.
lockup.
Oh, look, I need to get this. What's this all about?
I got this at
isn't it?
BrickWorld Chicago. It's got a few extra figures on it. It was actually came with a bunch of what was knockoff Lego parts, which really sucked because of how much I paid for it. But no, yeah, it's shit, I can't remember the name of this set. But
Lagoon lockup.
yes, thank you.
The what? What's it called?
Ooh, that's
The
a good
Lagoon
one.
lockup.
Lagoon Rock. I think that's the
Lockup.
British name for it, though.
Yeah,
So-
I think they changed a lot of them, didn't they, between the two?
Why is that?
Yeah,
Why is that? What, are they
Well,
too
okay, so
complicated or what?
I can actually I have a theory of why, because I've looked into a lot of the castle and pirate side of it.
Okay.
And when you look at the stories that they would tell, it was usually the UK ones. If you look at the names and stuff, it's
Yeah.
because they went off of like UK, I mean, like myths and legends. Like in Castle, there was a lot of Robin Hood and all those names, and like even Will the Witch had a name that was more focused and on like UK legends. Like Merlin, a Magisto is Merlin over in the
Yeah.
UK originally, and
Yeah.
same thing with pirates. If you look
Really?
at it,
I didn't know
it
that.
was based off of myths and legends from the UK. So I think they tried to do it so that it was more like how do I explain this? More relevant to that area, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, because Merlin, because I tell you what, folks, he's teetering on Merlin actually being in the MCU at the moment. You watch the odd film, the odd thing comes up. One day we might even get Captain Britain, which would be super exciting. He's one of my favorite superheroes.
We need a petition to cast Greg in that role, I think. I reckon we get you on screen.
Can you imagine?
100%.
Yeah, all right, I'll take it. I'll go with that. He wears very nice boots. Bit long, mine. They're a bit high left, they are. But anyway, I'll go with it. Anything goes.
Just get a pair of jodhpurs. That'd be lovely.
Jumpers.
Jodhpurs.
What was?
Jodhpurs. You know, horse riders wear them, don't they? Jodhpurs. Oh,
Dropper.
come
What's
on.
he? I don't know what you're saying. What's a dropper?
Jodhpur.
Jodhpur. What's a jodhpur?
Yeah.
I've never heard it before.
Oh,
I've got no
He's
idea.
gonna
what
send you a
jodhpur is.
link afterwards.
I'm going to
Yeah,
Google this. Blimey, is anyone out there, help me, please. Oh, it's a jodhpur. Is it
A
cross between
jumper?
A jumper? And I don't know. I know what a jumper is. But I won't wear that. It's Captain Britain flies. You wear a jumper and it's raining. It's going to be a right old
Captain
mess
Britain
by the time-
flies? I thought he was
Yeah,
just
man.
a knockoff Captain America.
He's not a knockoff. He's Captain America. What is he? He's like, he's a bit strong. He can throw a shield around.
On a Captain America.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
man.
Captain America versus Captain Britain, folks. Who would win that one? That's what I want to know. Come on, light up the chat. Come
Well,
on.
if history is any indicator, the U.S. Sorry, Captain America.
Wait, come on.
This is going a very
Hey,
long
July
days
4th
till
is in
July
a few
the
days
4th.
here.
4 days. Here's the thing, right? Because here's the thing, right? Lego doesn't do military, Imperial soldiers, just saying. But here's the thing, right? I started collecting earlier on this year. The Royal Guards, or as some may call them there, the King's Royal Guards. The only problem is because it's a Hamleys exclusive, they don't make them anymore. They can stop making them. They can't sell them. They're selling the figures at retail in Hamleys, folks. Certainly at London Bridge, anyway. There's a little Hamleys store there. They're selling them there for £14 a minifigure. They are, and I've got about 30 of them. But
What's that
I'm
in
like,
real money? Not joking.
Sorry, our pound's worth more than the dollar. So it's basically for every dollar, think £10,000. No, I'm only joking. It's like $1.20. So 14 would be about $18 actually. Imagine that, $18 a minifig. Ridiculous. Yeah, exactly.
Especially for something you're trying to army build. I don't try to go over $5.
Well, I've stopped it now. I've basically my Royal Guard army is now a squad. That's all it is.
Squad.
So I need to collect the Imperial soldiers, but I'm collecting the blue ones. So I should get really the fortress. But
well, if in my opinion, if you're going to want to army build them, and Shy and me have talked about this a lot,
we
is
like
just
an
wait.
army.
Just wait for bricks and pieces because they're gonna go on there. Then you buy them up for $4-3 a pop, depending on how much the parts are. And then, you know, you got an amazing army right there. And, you know, it's what, like $500 for like 100 of them? I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but you sound it like, oh yeah, that's for $500 there. You know, that's £370 or something like that on minifigs. But yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
good thing.
that's pretty good compared to like the $10 you have to pay for certain army builds. Like, it's
Really?
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I want to know actually. What's your? Have you ever built up an army?
Yeah.
You have. What's your most? Have you got like one that's kind of like you bought one of them because they're so blooming expensive? Shy, same question to you as well. What's your most expensive figure you got in your army?
Expensive.
Yeah.
So I have a massive army of trolls. So from the 2007 Fantasy Era line. But I have 75 of the new Orc CMFs from Series 24.
Oh, yeah, they're good. The Orcs are good.
Plus the Trolls, because they're all kind of part of the same faction, plus some other stuff. And so the most expensive in that army is the Troll King or Queen, which I think go for $20+ a figure.
Okay, so you can have one of those. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's mad. I tell you who's expensive, folks. It's just a news flash here. But there's a new MCU film coming out later on this year. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Is it Kraven the Hunter?
Oh, yeah. it's Sony.
Oh yeah, but it's Sony's taken it, so it's MCU-ish. Well, I tell you what, I watched the trailer to it, and I was like, Lego ain't going to touch that with a barge pole. He's like really bloodthirsty and everything like that. I mean, it's very graphic. And I'm thinking,
well, they didn't really touch Morbius either, or touch Into the Spider-Verse, or like any of those other heavily Sony
nothing about
ones.
the Spider-Verse. What's that? It's a pain in the backside. It really is. So anyway, so I thought I'll have a look online, see how much he goes for, because he's only come in one set, and it says
I have two of them.
Oh, yes, two of them.
Oh.
Have you got?
You're about to make some money about
that. Oh, I tell you what.
I was just looking for them. I don't know where they are.
Have a look for them. It's probably wife's probably sold.
They're around.
No, it's already on eBay.
Paid for the wedding. Richie, have you got him at all? Have you got Kraven? He hasn't got Kraven.
I don't do superhero. Oh, I mean a little bit, but not anymore.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. Minifig who? Have you got Kraven?
No.
He hasn't got it. No, I know he does.
The bridge, right?
No.
Yeah, the bridge.
Yeah, he was
battle.
the bridge battle.
You got two of them?
Battle showdown. Yeah,
he's got two of them.
I had to build. You can't really see it. It's about.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's make it big.
Oh, I think I see it.
Oh, you can't really see. It's behind Ninjago.
Oh yeah, you can see it there.
Come on, look at his legs. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is cool. Nice, dude.
Yeah, I brought it to Chicago last year, and that was a lot of fun showing it off. And I'm actually going to be going to Bricks in the Six on July 22nd weekend, and I'll be bringing that and a couple of the builds I brought to Chicago this year. So looking forward to that.
Well, anyway, the cheapest
Craven will be on there. I'll make sure I'll leave.
Dude, don't put Craven on there because someone will have him. Craven in the UK, the cheapest you'll buy him for, right? I think used. He's about £35. New, he's £45 upwards. He really is. So check him out in America, folks.
Honestly, I was expecting it to be a lot more expensive, but that doesn't sound too bad compared
I'll get him one because I tell you what, they're then going to come out with another one like him. Not after seeing the trailer, I was like, blimey, there's a bit bloodthirsty.
Oh yeah,
yeah, dude. I saw the trailer, and I was just like, Lego ain't going to touch that with a barge pole.
Lego hasn't been doing any more comic book set. It's been very few and in between that they do comic book based sets. I mean, we got the Morbius one, but like it's really mostly based on the movies now, which is kind of a mistake because then you lose out on some really cool characters.
They come out with this comic book front cover, The Amazing Spider-Man, which we'll have a look at in a moment, folks.
It's the reason the DC theme pretty much disappeared because they weren't making anything that was suitable for Lego.
No,
they could have been doing comic sets, but they just didn't.
What's he showing us here?
I didn't build it, but these are all the minifigures that come from that set. So there's the what's her name? Not Spider Girl.
Spider Girl?
Is it not
Spider Woman?
Spider Woman. There you go.
Spider Bird.
Yeah, I think she only comes in that set as well. There's Craven's chest.
Oh, there's a spider.
That's crazy. He has got a decent print. He's got a really good print on him. And also as well, Russell Crowe plays his dad. Is there any superhero film that Russell Crowe never seems to be in? He did all the Superman ones. It's bizarre. It's Craven. Yeah, honestly, he looks like I don't know if it looks like a good film, but it looks like a
Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
If the Morbius film is any indication, it's not going to be good.
Morbius apparently was
What you mean? Was that
diabolical.
not the best film ever made or something?
Oh, it was. Just nothing can follow it after.
Oh, of course.
That
You can
was.
only get so
Is,
good.
is that nothing is going to follow it or nothing should follow it? Maybe?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I tell you what, right? That's probably a good little segue actually to doing the draw for this. If there's one poly bag that you need to get, folks, it's this one. It really is. Because there we go, he's got it as well. Is there anyone who hasn't got it?
I actually haven't gotten it yet because I haven't found it, but I should find it soon.
All right. Well, let's get this up, and then what we could do is we'll do the draw, and then we can move on and start looking at some new sets. And I still want to know, folks. Well, maybe we'll do it next week. Who would win in a fight, Captain America or Captain Britain? I mean, Captain Britain can fly. I mean,
is that a poll on the YouTube? Because
I don't know. It should be. We should do it. But I mean, he can only throw that shield of his so far. I'm just saying. But I'm only kidding. Do you know what? I actually quite miss Captain America not being in the MCU. Spoiler alert. But anyway, let's do this. So here we go. This is it. This is the YouTube random comment picker. And basically, in a nutshell, folks, last week's London Calling stream, I think last week was 177. Based on the fact that this is London Calling 178, I just got a load of people. They've popped a comment in there, and essentially they've added themselves into the draw. So very quickly, we will. Sam, can we have a drum roll from you, sir?
Yes, we can. Let's move this up.
Go on, Sam.
Here we go.
Sam, the drum roll. It's good. It's good. Love it. And the winner of the Batman 1992 is, our survey says, anything goes.
Is that someone's name or just a competition?
That is someone's name. Oh, anything goes. No, that's the filter name. It is. Okay, here we go. I've got to press continue now. That's weird, isn't it? Anything goes. Can I just say, if anyone is looking for a YouTube channel,
I'm making a YouTube account called Anything Goes.
Right, we need another drum roll. Another drum roll, Sam. Need another drum roll. Sorry, mate. And the winner is not anything goes, but he's actually. Oh, pick a winner time. I actually, do you know what? I did this before the stream, and I just pressed it once and it did it for me. Sam, I need another drum roll.
Oh, my hands are going to fall off.
Come on. The winner is, for the 1992 Batman, is finally
all the tension.
Irish fan of Lego. We know that person exists. Irish fan of Lego. Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of the Batman. Congratulations. Congratulations. Anything goes. I should have just done that. We were all taking it and I would have still got one. There we go. We live and learn. But anyway, congratulations, Irish fan of Lego. That's a pretty cool win. That's a pretty cool way of starting the weekend. You are now the proud owner of a 1992 Michael Keaton Batman. Which, by the way, folks, if anyone has seen The Flash, I think Batman pretty much whoops the Flash all over the place on that one. But there we go.
Oh,
all
spoiler.
right. No, that's fine. I think Batman steals the show in that film. But I suppose, he's all over it for a start. I mean, they should call it the Batman and Flash or something like that. I don't know. Now, I've not seen Indiana Jones yet. Has anyone on the panel seen the Flash film? Oh, Bricky Bed doesn't like that's too modern for him. He's got to be at least 200 years old. Richie, you seen it? I know you
No.
One, The Flash or Indy?
It's got to be a good movie for me to want to see.
Oh, he didn't like that. He's got Captain Britain in it. All right, Richie's not seen it. Minifiku, have you seen it? You're always at the cinema.
Which one now? Team watching them.
The Flash.
No, I haven't.
No, okay, all right. Last movie was the Dalek invasion with Peter Cushing in it.
Who told you? Who told you?
Hey? in full Technicolor as well, folks.
Yeah. Fire extinguishers and everything.
Oh yeah, fire extinguishers. Days. Brick and Brood. Have you seen any? Have you seen the Flash?
No, I haven't been to a movie in a while. Last one was The Little Mermaid. So, anyone else do a Little Mermaid here?
Oh, you must have kids.
No.
Yes, I did.
I have kids.
I can tell the person who has kids here.
Exactly. Yeah. We go see films like Craven and The Flash. You guys can see Little Mermaid.
Well, I will say when I was in Bermuda a couple of days ago, they were playing The Flash there, and I was impressed that they had that at the theater. But
In Bermuda.
I didn't go.
Bermuda. Is that in the Caribbean or the Caribbean, as you guys call it?
It's like almost like the triangle kind of thing, right? I would say it's east of like Florida.
East of Florida.
Like it's pretty far out there.
Florida. Okay, that's Texas, isn't it?
It's like in the middle of the ocean.
That's west of Florida.
Oh, is it?
Other way.
I know, I'm joking. But okay, all right, good stuff. All right, it could be Spain. Just so. Anyway, we've got J-Pop the Builder.
Spain.
Out there.
Just next
Not quite
It was
there.
an epiphany when I found out. I kept saying to people, "Go left, and you come to America." And they're like, "No, you don't. You come to Canada." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Anyway, what can I say? Gets the chat going. So J-Pop the Builder says is actually good. I think it's a really good film. I thought it was good. I thought it was actually pretty good. Well done, Irish fan of Lego. Is he out there? Is he still out there? Irish fan of Lego. Anyway, let us know, Irish fan of Lego. He's out there. Indy was very entertaining and moved right along. All good stuff. People are liking Indiana Jones thing, but then
Can't wait to see it.
they've got 290 million they've got to make back on that film, so they're under a bit of pressure, aren't they?
So Mini Superheroes Today, who is a massive Indiana Jones fan, his review on it was basically like, it's not the best thing in the world, but I did enjoy it. And that's a compliment coming from him, because I remember talking to him beforehand and he was like, I'm worried. I'm really worried.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I was a bit worried as well. We got Indy was a bit too long. Wallerbridge is a bit hot. Is that hot? I'm trying to. Is he saying hot or odd?
OTT.
Over the top.
Over the top. Oh, okay. There we go. Little old lady. Just saying. But she always is. Have you seen the TV series she does called Fleabag? I mean, that's so over the top.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Okay.
But
she was in Solo as well, wasn't she? She was the droid.
The droid with attitude.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, droid rights
yeah.
or whatever it was.
That's it, droids rights. It was kind of interesting. I thought the Solo movie was very good. Richie, have you seen the Solo film?
Nope, I never saw it.
Nope. It's not bad. It's kind of forgettable. That's how I describe it.
That's why I haven't seen it. I forgot it even came out, to be honest.
Okay.
I've seen it a couple of times and I'm a little vague on it still. It's good though. Like it's
okay. I think it should have been a cartoon, and then Harrison Ford just did the voiceover, nice and easy. What about you? Not that Sam Smith. I mean, you're probably on here the biggest Star Wars fan going. You are. You
have I seen Solo?
Yeah, have you seen Solo?
I have seen Solo.
Yeah.
He's trying to forget about Solo.
Getting confused. Whose stream is this? Is it me or is? So, what did you think? Was it an okay film? What did you out there think about it as well?
The ending of it
I think
makes it cool, right?
Fine. I think it probably didn't need to be made.
No, true.
Generally,
it didn't like most Star Wars movies.
Yeah, that's also.
I think the downfall of that movie was one, all the problems that happened.
Oh yeah,
while it was being made,
different
chaos behind the scenes.
but also the biggest problem is that was a movie that was requested like 20 years before it was made, maybe less than that. Like, people wanted a Solo movie when Harrison Ford could still do it, and not when we can bring. Now, the actor who did it did a great job.
He's good enough for he's good enough for.
But also,
though, isn't he?
the whole point of the movie, like his whole plot line and his character arc, is then thrown out for the beginning of the New Hope. So it's very pointless.
I think they probably should have kept the original directors working on it, because it was the people who made the first Lego movie. That's who was going to make Solo, but then they got thrown out for another guy, which is kind of a shame.
Which happened a ton for like. I mean,
oh yeah, well,
the director didn't even have
One.
the actor he wanted for Solo, so it's like.
Oh, did he not? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Rogue One. That was a similar film, wasn't it?
That was good.
Yeah,
Rogue One was great.
Best Star Wars piece of media ever made.
Yeah, their best Disney film. And honestly, sometimes I wake up and I think to myself, do you know what? It's Tuesday today. Empire Strikes Back's my favorite Star Wars movie. That's the first. I have to do that before I even open my eyes and check Instagram. And then other days I wake up, I think, oh, it's Friday today. Oh, London Calling, and other stuff. Oh yeah, Rogue One. That's my favorite Star Wars movie today. It's a constant thing I do every day. Let me know out there, folks, if it's the same for you as well. And if you're watching this back, if you happen to be one of those people, aka the replay gang, let me know if you actually think that Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie. One thing I think we can all agree on, right? Rogue One is the best Disney Star Wars movie. Everyone's like, yes, definitely, we can agree. There we go.
I would just say it's the best Star Wars movie overall, but that's my personal opinion. I think Empire Strikes Back has nothing on it.
Sam, okay, what's your thoughts on this? Big Star Wars fan.
That's my personal opinion, though, because of what I enjoy about Star Wars.
Fine. I'm much closer to you. I recently rewatched Empire, and I have to be honest, I wasn't too huge on it.
Besides the Battle of Hoth, it kind of sucks.
My favorite Star Wars movie is actually Return of the Jedi. I love all the Jabba's Palace stuff, especially.
Right,
I know
credibility.
That opening is amazing. That opening scene with the battle.
I love Return of the Jedi. Yeah, it's just goofy, and I love that.
What am I saying? Coruscant.
He's saying Coruscant. He's talking about
are you talking about the right movie here?
What about all those?
I thought you said
Ewok
Revenge of the
movies as
Sith.
well?
Oh my gosh, it's been a long day.
Oh, you could tell he's the young one. He was talking about Revenge of the Sith.
But what about all those? What about the Ewok movies? Because they were quality.
Caravan of Courage.
Yeah.
What was it? Caravan of Courage. What was that all about? Last time I stayed in a caravan, there's no courage needed for that, I tell you. But yeah, and Ewoks, they took down the Empire. I mean, come on.
What are you talking about? That's the best part of the entire movie.
Well, when you saw the ATTE on ATST on
yes.
What's that program called? The one with the geezers, the bounty hunter. What's it called?
Oh, Mandalorian.
Mandalorian, that's it.
Yeah, you see that where it's like absolutely wrecking this camp, and then it's like
I know
2
and
logs.
It's just like, get a couple of Ewoks in there. I was like, I didn't know what the issue was, to be honest.
Don't underestimate them. That's all I can
Didn't
say.
they chuck down some marbles and trip them up as well?
Guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Anyway, all right. We're talking about comics and stuff like that. Let's get a bit of let's have a look at some new sets then, shall we? I'm interested to know what Richie thinks about these in particular, and Minifig Who, because they're the newbies on this week, folks. We want to know sort of where their thoughts lie with these kind of things. And
I've some very unpopular opinions about these new.
Oh, he is unpopular. We love unpopular. We really do. They can't be as unpopular as Sam Smith's shirt. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about. I got loads of compliments.
You did, honestly, dude. Can I just say as well, when you was on that stage with the fold, dude, how you didn't knock anyone out, I just don't know. That was quite a thing. It really was.
Fun fact: we were just before we all got onto the stage when we were at the concert. We were moshing to the Ninjago theme tune, and I was wearing my brick badge at the time, and then just as we're doing it, someone pointed down and said, "Oh, someone's lost their bricks." I looked over, and my entire brick badge was missing, besides the one that had the connection point on. So it was just all through the floor that people had been jumping on. I got most of it back, but some of it did go missing.
Oh, dude, that was funny. I tell you what, Ray. Okay, I want to know how euphoric was you when you was up on that stage?
Oh, it was like nothing I've ever done before. It was just so surreal to be that song specifically.
Yeah, I mean, you was like living the dream, Sam. You really living the dream. I loved it. Really did. Now, text out there. He says Rogue One also had a lot of production problems. Would be interesting to see how that film looked originally. Do you know what?
But the final product was still good enough that the production problems didn't matter. That's putting that.
No, Brad, it's a really good point. And I see one thing, folks. Right, watch the trailers for that movie. No scenes in those trailers appear in the movie. It's bizarre.
It's that whole bit with the TIE fighter, and it sort of comes up when she's at the, isn't it?
She's on some signal platform or something, isn't she?
Just towards the end. But...
And looking all tired and like, she's dragging her leg. Look like she's just been tackled playing football or something. And and a big TIE fighter comes up. And I was waiting for that scene. I kept thinking right at the end. You know, at the end, and it ended. I kept thinking this can't be the end because I haven't seen the TIE fighter scene yet.
I can imagine Greg sat in the cinema, the credits are rolling. Like, no, the TIE fighter still needs to show up.
And kill her again.
They got the police in and said, sorry, sir, you have to go. I was like, we're getting money's worth. Anyway, let's have a look at this. The Amazing Spider-Man, £169.99, coming soon, 1st of August this year. Thank God for that. It's $20.99. That's a strange piece count, and it's for 18 plus. Bods. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look. All right, first,
can I just say that the biggest problem with this set is he has no ass. Like this iconic Spider-Man butt is just not there. I'm just saying.
That's not what me and Gazza were saying last week.
Glad we're getting that details first. That's good.
I thought it was quite.
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Spider
Oh, it's
So
it's
we're
got
all
no
thinking,
ass.
right?
All right, we call it ass. In England, we call it an
Arse.
arse.
Yeah.
But anyway, ass. The only
Arse.
okay, my only thing is the
not a
the
fanny?
spider. Is the what?
It's not a fanny.
What? What's
Fanny pack?
That's something else.
a fanny pack? I don't know what that. I don't even know what that is. They're talking gibberish to me tonight, folks. I think Canadians are trying to confuse me. I don't really have any problems with it. I think this is quite different. It's yeah, but it's I don't think the spider looks more like a crab, just putting it out there. And I don't know why he's got this thing going through the middle of it. And I've looked at the original picture, and I think they could have just done a better job with that. But I think it's a really neat idea. Sam, I know you're not really into spiders, and you're probably not into Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Maybe if this was Darth Vader crawling along some cobweb or something, it might be more into it. Yeah, do you imagine that?
Did you
Probably
remember
not.
that scene? That was a cracking scene. That
Yeah,
was.
It was a deleted
another one
scene
that
from
was
Rogue
another
One.
Rogue One. I was so disappointed.
It
He's
was-
actually just crawling along the hallway when he's killing off all those
tangent.
people.
It was his first attack on that corridor scene. It was. Didn't go too well,
Order
so
88, that
he
was.
decided to stand up. What do you reckon, Sam? Not that Sam Smith. What do you reckon of the amazing Spider-Man? Is it amazing?
If I look at it like without my glasses on and just look at it generally, it looks quite good. You can tell it's Spider-Man, but just like when you zoom into like certain sections, it just looks awkward. Like the big shoulder, especially, it's just like too flat. It's just studs, and it looks a bit awkward. I like the actual face design. I think that's well put together.
Yeah.
And I like the different greens on the background, but besides that, it's not one for me.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So it's not one for Sam. Sam doesn't think it's that amazing. What about you, Angie? What do you think? Is this Spider-Man amazing? Is he spectacular, or is he there?
It looks pretty good. I mean, the shoulder definitely looks kind of weird, but it's kind of a perspective thing. That was what I'm kind of telling myself here. So like, like his shoulder must be popping out a little bit more, maybe. But I don't know. I don't have any of the art really. But if I were to get some art, this might be the first one I'd get out. I don't actually, you know what? I have the Star Wars. I got Darth Vader hanging up over there. So I like the attempt that they're trying to get here going on with some of the mosaic kind of like feature where it's popping out with different levels. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting it day one by any means. If I see it on sale, maybe.
It's not so spectacular or amazing in your eyes. That's fair enough.
The hands look cool coming out. Like, I mean, it's unique. I like it. Like, I just
you wouldn't buy
it's nice to be able to
hands,
pass.
would you?
Nah, you're right.
Okay, all right, that's fair enough. It's an easy pass, I suppose. And this, bearing in mind, he's got Darth Vader as well, folks. Have you done the 3 Darth Vader ones, or have you just done the one?
I got all 3. I got the Ultimate Vader. I have then the other 3 as well, just the 3 heads. And yeah, we actually picked up the Vader saber at from Bricker Builds when we were in Chicago. So just gave that to Dex yesterday for his birthday, and so I'm looking forward to building it with him. And swinging it
and
around.
then taking it over from him.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a perfect spot. I got a perfect spot right there. I'll just put it up on the wall, and you can use
Very
it,
good.
or he can look at it.
All right, it's nice, isn't it? Andy's got a green wall as well. Who has green walls in their ass?
Okay, can I just say we used to talk about this on Stud Buds all the time. These images that they use to display these things, it looks like no person's house that exists. Like most of them look like weird dungeons that are put in. Like
especially like a Lego builder's house. There should be everywhere.
I like this wall's just turned up out of nowhere. Look, see the sofa there, and then you've got this board at the back there, just leaning up against the wall. And then you look at that. So just picture that, right? The perspectives and everything. Right? You've got the sofa, you've got that board, whatever that does, right? And you got it there. It's like, where's the wall gone? Because the wall's disappeared.
The house shape shifts.
It does. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, folks, I was looking at the Corvette earlier on, and there's I don't know if anyone's noticed it, but I think there's a recolored typewriter in there. Lego typewriter recolored. Just saying. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But anyway, he looks quite happy with it. He's ripping the head off.
He's actually looking at the set for once. It makes a change.
Well, you can't look at it from the back because they look hideous.
There is, I think, some of the old art sets, like these images, do have people like smiling, looking at the back of the thing.
He's looking at that. He's going, "Hey, I think he's got quite a perky bum." There he is. He goes, "Shall I put it next to my briefcase?"
And his stuffed dog as well.
Or shall I put it under the clock? There we go. And why has he got a dog there? That's bizarre. No. Anyway, what's he doing
down.
I'm guessing that's some audio thing that you can listen to, like in the past art sets.
Yeah. What, is that good audio? Does it last long?
I've heard it's really good for the build. For the Vader one, there was like someone told me when I used to work at the Lego store that, or one of my other friends was like, yeah, you'd listen to it and it would tell you like behind the scenes stuff about Darth Vader and stuff like that. Like it was really fun listens according to it depends on the one I've heard. It depends on the one, but
okay. All right. So, well, what they say out in the chat. Let's see what they say. This goes. Buddy Brick says, "Oh, I do, Greg. Haha. Because when we moved, I said the room has to be Christmas compatible. Oh, I like that. Christmas compatible. I think Wills is saying, I love how there is zero other Lego in these photos. It's always my first. Yeah, but I think
exactly.
There's always that.
Exactly.
Exactly. And what's Booker TY saying down there? He goes, something just doesn't sit right with this huge shoulder. That is true, actually. Maybe they should have just put a little spider on it or something like that, just so it breaks it up. I don't know.
A bit more curve on the top or something, really, if they could.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon, guys? What's your thoughts on this set?
I mean, I like what they've tried to do with it because it is quite eye-catching. You know, you walk past it, it's going to jump out at you. Well, it's trying to jump out at you, isn't it?
Exactly.
But and then the good colours. But yeah, it's just a few little things, like you say, like the shoulder does kind of just put you off a bit, doesn't it? Oh, actually,
it's not like you can even turn it around. I mean, look, it looks like some sort of football pitch or something, doesn't it?
That actually looks a bit like a better foosball table than the one that came out on the back. But I don't like that from the side. The way his head sort of, it's almost like it's just on a spring or something. It's.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh yeah, isn't it? Look. Oh
it's a bit odd. So they could have built the shoulder up a bit more there if it sticks out that much.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at that headshot. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it sticks out. I wonder if it's like a spring, like a Funko Pop.
You just push it.
Oh, like Churchill the dog. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you got it. What do you think then, Richie? I know you're not into superhero stuff. I know you probably think that Captain Britain is better than Captain America, but we've moved on from that now. What do you reckon of Spider-Man then? The Amazing Spider-Man. Is he amazing or is he? It's a bit dodge.
I mean, when you look at the other black box Lego Marvel sets that have come out in the last couple of years. This is a step in the right direction. I mean, it's better than Black Panther and it's better than the Hulkbuster. But is it great? No.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's a step in the right direction, I guess. So good for Lego. But yeah, I don't know. I was never going to get this. And at first I was like, it's whatever. But kind of like Sam was saying, upon further inspection, it's just like that shoulder now. I never noticed that until he pointed it out. And now I can't unsee it.
It's just awkward.
Sam's ruined it for us now.
Sorry, I've ruined it for everyone.
He saved us money. That's okay.
There you go.
Thank you, Sam.
This is not a cheap set. This is not a cheap set at all. That's the thing. I don't know. Yeah, what do you reckon on this, Brad? You got any thoughts?
So dumb. I can't think of any other word to use.
Is that a no?
Yes, I don't want to get this set. I find the Lego Marvel line not great. I think Lego Marvel is one of Lego's worst Lego themes in the last few years, personally. I think they have had some wins. I can't disagree with that. But I think when it comes down to, if you look at the theme as a whole, it's kind of not great. And it's just, to me, it's like the whole art line in particular doesn't tickle my fancy very much. But I like the idea of this set. I like the idea of having Spider-Man. I like how it's compared to the pixel art ones. Like you're not placing a ton of dots, you're placing more plates and other actual parts with more substance to it. So that's really cool about it. But when it comes down to it, I look at this, I'm just like, I wouldn't want this on my wall and I wouldn't want to stare at
I guess that's one way of looking at it, isn't it? Like, I mean, I want to know how many people out there have green walls in their house as well.
So, Pink Quill, Starry Night was a great set. I'm talking about like the pixel art. The pixel art, Starry Night is the big exception to that.
Brick Babe likes it. She likes it. That's fair enough.
Again, this is my personal opinion.
Oh, yeah. And no one's wrong.
Yeah. The great thing about Lego is we all can have our own opinion. We all have stuff we like.
Definitely. All right, let me put it this way, right? If that had like, say, imagine this, right? Imagine you had a pirate crawling along the plank. Would that float your boat?
Like you just do the Captain Morgan pose with a pirate, and it would look like, get Redbeard or some cool character like that. Like it would look great.
Get the picture from the beginning of every
That'd be
SpongeBob
cool.
episode.
Yeah.
Get that. Make that an art set.
Now, is this pirate crawling with a peg leg? Because I'm trying to imagine how that would go as well.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That could be slightly controversial.
Yeah, well.
Put like a little knife between his teeth or something like that.
I like the idea of it trying to come out of it, and I like how they did add the webbing and stuff. I just don't know. It's just
it's different. I applaud them
Yeah.
for trying something different.
Yes.
And I really want to see it in the real in real life, just to sort of, I don't know, just to sort of see. But I think who's
Someone in chat mentioned that Wolverine might have been a good one to start with.
100%.
Which I think
honestly
because
been cool, like
that would-
Wolverine like ripping out of a something. Like you just see like a wall coming apart, and he's like coming out of it. Like that would have been cool.
Yeah.
But
Tan Jam did a really good Wolverine art piece he brought to Chicago last year, and I'm sure it's on his Instagram. But he did a really cool one, and around the border, he used all of the claws for the border. Like it looked really cool. Like, but yeah, they definitely could do a nice Wolverine one for sure.
Yeah, Brixine says, he says, I've got to say, though, I do like the style, and I think they should do more comic cover styles like this. I completely agree, mate. Honestly.
Is it actual
100%.
comic cover style? Because I feel like when I looked at the original comic cover, it looked a lot different.
Yeah, I think it's a style of, maybe it's a part taken from it, but maybe if they gave us like proper comic book covers, I mean, that'd make an easy thing to follow, wouldn't it? It really would. Yeah, and so did Jesse, actually. I remember Jesse did the Wolverine thing. I think it was the one, didn't he do, Brick Babe, didn't he do the one where Wolverine had his claws out? That was based on the comic book, and he had the Grey Hulk picture reflecting on his claws, which is quite good. Bodywick says, "Oh my god, yes, Hugh Jackman coming at me out of the ball. I put it in my bedroom. Don't tell your other half that, blimey. Can you imagine that? Pig Wheels. It says it looks like a poster from Hot Topics.
Yeah.
What's Hot Topics? That must be an American thing.
American comic nerdy. It's a nerdy store. That's the only way to describe it.
Nerdy store. Love it. That sounds great. And Jesse's out there. He's saying X-Men Mosaic. Yep. Yeah, I agree. I think X-Men Mosaic. All right. Well, then, I think the Amazing Spider-Man. It doesn't necessarily float everybody's boats, but I think people do appreciate it's there for sure, and it is different. So I do applaud it for that.
Yeah, it's a lot more vibrant than the other art stuff they brought out as well, I think, isn't it? Which is
I don't think you can go wrong with red and blue, to be honest, can you? Do you know what I mean? It's
it's the Captain Britain color scheme.
Well, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point.
You stir that pot, Sam.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I think he does. I think Captain America copied his colours as well. Went big red and blue as well. He likes stars. He likes the stars. That's the thing.
I think Captain Marvel did too, and all the other 50 Superman
and the American flag. They ripped that off of.
Blimey!
Don't you get me started on the Texas flag, like.
Oh no!
There we go. Anyway, happy July the 4th to all my American friends, all my family. Like 99% of my family are American. They always like reminding me. They would text me all year round. And then July the 4th, they text me. They're like, happy July the 4th, and I'm like, yeah, thanks for like giving us the boot back in the day. But anyway, all good stuff. So anyway, let's have a look at another one, shall we? This one, this is Brad. You like a castle, don't you? What about the Himeji castle? Do you like that one?
Oh, this one. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out which one you were talking about. It's cool. Just I'm not an architecture fan, so I think this one is very unique compared to some of the other ones we've seen. I like that it has a whole 360 view to it too. Like I'm pretty sure if you spin it around to the back, like it looks just as good from the back as it does the front. So
yeah, there we go. That's top.
I love this style of architecture. I mean, I'd love Lego to do medieval architecture sets in this style.
Oh god, yeah, imagine that.
That would be good.
But
you could do a whole city in this scale. That would be quite cool.
Oh gosh, I actually thought about doing some mocks of like feudal Japan because I just love how this looks. But I just personally, to me, it's just not something that I'm gonna get because right now on the budget I have, I'm very picky and choosy, and architecture is just not on that list.
That's the thing. But you can appreciate it though, can't you?
Yes, this is what I'm like. Hey, if you enjoy architecture, you should get this because that looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I tell you what, right? Just throwing it out there, right? But if Lego ever came out with some sort of samurai warrior or anything like that, that's got army build written all over it. That's something like that.
Well, they did. There's been a few CMF lines, and then there was a theme gosh, I can't remember the year, but it was called Ninja and had samurai and ninjas and actually some like feudal Japan architecture. It was absolutely amazing. And I was very disappointed when we got Ninjago instead of a remake of that. So,
don't mind a bit of Ninjago. Don't mind a bit of Ninjago. What do you reckon of this, Richie? Architecture, is it a bit too bland for you? Is it not really happening?
I think this is probably the best architecture set released in years. I actually thought architecture was on the way out because this is the only set they've released.
Yeah, I heard rumors that it was entirely done.
Yeah, this is like the only set they've released this year. I think they released one last year. Maybe they didn't even release one last year. I can't remember. But like, it's on. I mean, it's kind of on the way out. But this is a great. I mean, this is a great set. I'm not going to go out of my way and buy it. But I mean, if I was to somehow come across a good deal, I might have to pick it up.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I mean, I don't know. It's good for architecture. It's a cool set, I'd say.
I tell you what, though, give me this in minifig scale. Oh my god, it would be out of this world. Can you imagine?
So last year, I'm pretty sure was Singapore. Sorry, not to cut you guys off. Just last year was Singapore and the Great Pyramid of Giza. Those are the last two that we've gotten.
Yeah. And Giza was this sort of, I don't know if it's this sort of scale, but there's people I know that bought that and they're not even into architecture, but they really wanted that particular set because it was so different, which is nice. Before I get to Gaza, let's have a look at the video. I might have to turn the music down on this, but anyway, here we go. Oh, there we go. So, nice big house. There we go.
No Lego anywhere else.
No, a bit beige, isn't it?
I hate the little bowls they build out of. How are you supposed to see what's in the bottom of them? They're so
green door,
rage-inducing.
Yeah, green door.
Also, why couldn't they have built this like, I don't know, building in Japan, kind of get that feel going? Like,
oh, look, a spare shelf. Always got a spare shelf, haven't they?
Wait, go back a second in that video. This house looks so hippie. I'm like, no offense, like if you look at everything in it,
he can't afford it.
Like, look at the rest of the house. Like, just
look at them. Look. It's got a decent tree, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
Better than that A-frame one.
Look at that. Like,
completely color coded.
It looks like it's got a beige filter over the top of it.
Yeah.
What's with the brush in the background that's hanging up and a cold camera? Why would you do that combination? A hat? Oh, it's not even a hat actually. I don't know what it is.
It's a fan.
It's nice that she's color coordinated with her door as well. Actually, that's really
yeah. She's match.
Yeah. She's just going to stand against it like that, and no one's going to see her. Then
I know it's amazing. Look, you've got this randomly put a towel on the floor that's the same color. It's still just mad, isn't it? And she's left the door open. I bet she's got a draft, Gaz. Just saying, that door open.
Does she? I've got a scarf if she needs it.
She's
actually,
like, why didn't they give me the Amazing Spider-Man set? Why do I get this for? Anyway,
like the set looks beautiful, but it's just like the building it's in looks kind of hippie, if you ask me.
It really doesn't do any favors though, color-wise, because it's just makes it all.
Are those plates?
Yeah. What's that on there? Is that a knife or a flute? I can't tell.
I think it's something used for clay work. I think.
Yeah, clay work.
Yeah, like on pottery and stuff. You can get like these little tools that are like that for cutting it all up.
Must have read the wrong memo or something before she came to the shoot.
She looks as thought, doesn't she?
She does. Nice. Anyway, we'll leave it on that part for now. What do you lot out there think about that? Isn't it a nice place or what? I mean, that is a hell of a utility room, that is, isn't it? So, guys,
that's a broom cupboard, isn't it?
What's a broom cupboard? Yeah. Can you imagine what the broom looks like? Nimbus
hanging from the roof, isn't it?
There we go. Anyway, talking about Nimbus 2000, still nothing about Gringotts this year. Just throwing it out there for the Harry Potter fans.
You'll say that Kerry's going to suddenly materialise now. Is
he going to come, Gringotts? Is he going to come? What's going to come sooner, folks? Christmas or Gringotts? I don't know.
Or the Magisto GWP.
Yeah, it will be a Gringotts. No, it won't even be that. Gringotts won't even be a gift with purchase. It'll be one of those
Comic-Con exclusives.
It'll be a make and take. That's what it is. It'll be made out of no more than 29 pieces of Lego. Oh, there she is. There she is. Look at that.
I told you.
How to trigger the Harry Potter fans off. Any Harry Potter fans watching this back? Let us know in the comments what you think. What's going to come first? Christmas or Gringotts? There we go. Anyway, guys, what do you reckon about this then? What's your thoughts on this set?
I really like it. I love the shaping on it, and I love the little the roofing like that, because they've done that on like Ninjago sets, and I think one of the Harry Potters has got that as well. The new Tri-Wizard set. I can't remember what it's called. They usually use them like on pagoda roofs and stuff. I really like the little curvature on that. It's quite neat. But it's not something I'd get myself, but I can really appreciate the work they've done to get it to that scale. Because
I mean, I built it. If someone bought it for me, I
windows.
totally would build it. It's lovely.
I mean, I think that's most Lego sets. If we were all given any Lego set that was from the Lego store, would any of us not end up building it?
To be fair, I do have 3 architecture sets in my backlog that I've had for like 7 years.
Is it one of them?
Not,
Richie, is one of them the London skyline by any chance?
I think one of them might be actually.
Good man, build it. You know you want to.
No, no, I can't. I'll build on July 4th. That's what I'll do.
Oh yeah, build beef Ben on July.
just to rub in the salt. Well,
There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Do you know what I actually thought was we're going to replace architecture? These bloody things, the postcards. Imagine that. I thought that was going to be the new architecture things.
Those are cool though.
Do you know what? They're a good bit of fun. But like I always say, every Lego set I think should always come with a minifigure. Just throwing it out there. So Gaza likes it. So it's got nice shaping on it and stuff like that, which I totally agree with. Well, what about you, Andrew? I mean, this wouldn't go in your city, but saying that, you could have it in the distance, give it some false perspective. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I've seen that done a couple of times with like maybe the what's it called, the Statue of Liberty. I've seen it. Somebody put it behind a building, and it just looked really cool for scale purposes. But no, architecture, I don't have any sets. I have a lot of sets, Star Wars mainly, like Lego Ideas. It looks cool. Like I see the bunch of the boomerangs have been used there. Like. I don't know, like they did a good job. I guess I'll agree with you guys on that for sure. But I'm not going to buy any architecture sets though, just because I'm focusing my money in other areas in the Lego.
But that's what you have to do. You have to
collection.
do. You totally have to do it, Andrew, because otherwise we'll be more skint than what we are now. So Sam, I mean, to be honest, Sam, I mean, there's a lot of grey in this. I mean, could this pass as a Lego Star Wars set?
I'm not sure if we can pass as a Lego Star Wars set, but there's definitely some fun parts.
There's too much green in it. You know, we got too much tan and gray and white. Those are the like 3 main colors of Star Wars now.
Good shout.
Pink maybe for some thrusters. That's about it. Yeah, it's cool. I'm personally not that much into micro scale stuff, even the Star Wars micro scale stuff or mini scale stuff or whatever. So it's not for me, but I can definitely appreciate the work that's gone into making something like that.
Yeah. Shame they didn't. I think. Do you know what I think would look good in this scale? Yavin 4, something like that. You know what I mean?
That'll be better than the official Yavin 4.
Yeah, I know. It's isn't it? That is.
That's not difficult to top.
Yeah, it's not actually. I don't know what I like about that. Sorry, guys, what were you going to say?
And I was going to say, I can almost see that being like a Jabba's palace. They could like repurpose it a bit. Because that would probably work quite well.
That would be good. Dude, that would work really well. You know, architecture sets. Imagine that, Richie. Architecture sets that actually do film sets instead.
There's loads of films you could do as well. From that.
Put it under icons.
Yeah, there we go. Easy done, isn't it? That's the thing. There's a lot of
and then charge an extra $100, and it's supposed to be, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Just give it a nice black box. Job done. There we go.
And give it awful looking black instructions and.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, hell, this is built.
Or is it they have those arrows and they don't line up, so you're trying to work out where it actually goes? Does that go there?
Yeah. Could you imagine that? All right, so look, we've done the giveaway tonight. We've looked at this architecture sets, which, to be fair, folks, none of us are probably going to buy it, but we do appreciate it. That's for sure. I can't remember even watching anyone doing a live stream building an architecture set. We've had a look at the Amazing Spider-Man.
There's a niche there, then.
Well, there is definitely a niche. We looked at the Amazing Spider-Man. We kind of didn't think he was that amazing after all. Actually, it's kind of like what would we call it? Sort of on par Spider-Man, maybe less the Amazing. So,
is it Spider-Man?
Serviceable Spider-Man.
Yeah, is it more like Peter Parker fit for service?
Sorry.
I think I missed that.
All right. Anyway, let's have a look. So let's have a look at this then. So, out of the blue today, I can't even remember if there's even been any leaks about this or anything like that.
I was quite surprised by this one. Usually, like, sorry, not to cut you off. Like, it's usually like, you know, at this point we get leaks like crazy about these sets, but
nothing's leaked about this though. And
that's gorgeous.
I like
Oh,
it.
hello.
Good.
Dude, I
Looks
totally I love big cars. Me and Brick Hive, we're always building big cars, and I think this would look absolutely stunning next to the DB5.
Is it to make up for something? Sorry.
We'll come back. Hold that thought just there, Bricky Brad.
Sorry, it was right there.
All I was saying is this is an American car, and so we got. What do
Can you imagine
think?
a Ford Cortina? Jeez.
I don't. They wouldn't even know what Cortina is. I like the use. Can I just say this, right? You know, on the Indiana Jones sets, you know they've got like all those little masks that are around the temples and stuff like that. Look at the front and look at the lights. They look like two eyes and a mouth. And the mouth's just about to eat a banana, albeit a grey one.
Oh, jeez.
Just saying. Just
All right, now I'll never unsee that.
Yeah,
you're never going to unsee
that's
it.
all I can say.
It's like a face.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's like there's a rabbit in the road and it's going like that.
Oh God! Not,
There we go. Anyway, that's the American Corvette. We've seen that now. Anyway, no, I'm joking. Let's dive into it. Let's have a look. All right, ignoring the front,
Just do that now.
the bananas on each corner of it. I really like. I think Lego have knocked this one out of the park. I love it. The windshield, as the Americans call it, we call them windscreens in the rest of the world. I think it looks great. We've got to start with an American first, I suppose. So, Richie, what do you reckon? Are you into cars at all? Anything like that?
nope, because I know if I buy one Lego car, I'm gonna want them all. So I'm resisting. But I mean, it looks like it's a cool set and for a fair price, 130 pounds, whatever that is here in the States. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like I don't know. It looks like a cool set, but not for me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It is a cool set. What about you, Brad? Any thoughts on this? I know they don't really have many cars in medieval times, and
I don't know why I'm always just getting pushed down to medieval times, guy. I do a lot more than that. I did a space video, okay?
Space video? They did do space back in the pirate days. What sort of rocket made of wood or something like that? Was it?
As far as this car goes, I think it's a beautiful looking car. The color scheme is really good compared to the gray that we get. You know, we got some very, I don't know, reds. I think it's kind of a different color than we usually get. So I think it's a good set, and I like that you can pull, like it pulls down because it is a convertible there.
Yeah.
Just for me, it's not one that's on my list. Again, it's a car, and I agree with Richie. If I got one, I'd want to get them all because they would look great on a shelf together. But personally, it's cool, and I think there's a lot of cool features to it. But is that windscreen new? The windshield? Sorry,
I think it is.
Windscreen. Come on, Brad. We're Americans here. We can't be calling it windscreens.
Hey,
Greg's rubbing off on me.
I'm rubbing off on you, man. Come on, July the 4th.
Calling pavements next as well. Oh.
I think let's not go too far.
On it.
All right, this is the picture I've been waiting for, folks. What do we reckon? A recolored Lego Ideas typewriter in the background. Sorry, here first.
I don't think that's a Lego set.
Is that tools? Maybe. Is he in his garage?
Wait, do we get more
Lego
pictures
set?
of
Kind of
this?
thought it was a garage.
Do you
Yeah.
have wallpaper in your garage in America?
It depends. If you got a nice one.
Who puts
Hey, Sam, look, it's your fan.
bolt and a bolt and a nut out there?
I think it's Sam's place.
Yeah,
Sam-
that's actually my house. That me is me when I grow out my beard. The picture of the guy. That's that's me when I just grow out a bit.
Where's the fold? Where's the fold poster?
See, that's the thing. It's just off screen to the left.
It's I don't know, Sam. I think his shirt is a bit muted for you, to be honest. But I'm surprised there's not a snap-on box in there or something like that. But I mean, he puts a nut and bolt on their shelf. What sort of place is that? I mean, talk about taking your work home with you. It's got old spanners in it as well.
I feel like they should have advertised this better with getting someone who's like getting pictures of someone who's like works on cars and stuff. Because you know, it's kind of the audience. You get some person in their garage working on a car in the background. You see, this with some of the other guys. I don't know. I feel like that would have looked better than. I can't figure out what's going on in this house.
That's too clever.
There's a lot of spanners in there, I tell you.
Like you got your small, tiny can of tools that look rusty and used, but nothing else in this room looks like he uses tools.
Yeah, and can I just say, I mean, that wallpaper is a bit weird, isn't it? It's not like it's
I was trying to work it out.
It doesn't make sense.
I feel like the wallpaper would fit the type of person who would have a car like.
Really?
But it also
then we'll be fine.
I don't know about that. I want to know why he's got his toilet chain on that shelf as well. Yeah, that's a strange one. It's a strange one. Anyway, let's move on to the next picture.
That doesn't help it at all.
Do anything with that? That's not really selling it.
That makes it look really
shopping
small.
trolley on its side and put it in that.
This goes really away. We want that back. Want me quid back?
Like a dish dryer or something.
It does. I don't know what's going on there. Really, it's bizarre. I tell you what, right? I just to throw it out there. Can I, Lego? If you're watching this, can we have a 1966 Batmobile in this scale, please? Be really cool.
Take the picture. Take the pictures at Greg's house, right?
That's it. Yeah.
For a while, we've been trying to advocate that Ethan the Artisan should be a model in the Lego thing. We've had a hashtag going for a bit too.
Oh, we should do it. We should make it a thing.
I really want to get the entire Lego community to back one person to try to get them as a model for one of these sets because I think that'd be absolutely amazing.
Well, Pink Wheels is American. She's not advocating this wallpaper at all. It's all a bit weird, isn't it? It really is. It goes, don't put the Corvette in a cage. Let's go back to that one. I mean, I've got to be honest. The wheel on that looks like it's about to fall off. Doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does look a bit dodged, doesn't it? I hope there's more than just an axle pin on that.
I don't know why they couldn't have just, like what they did with the Ghostbusters firehouse when they actually took a picture of the model outside the actual firehouse. I don't know why they couldn't just take a picture of this by an actual car that looks like it.
Yeah, I think they did a video.
For sure.
I think they did a video. Oh, let's have a look. We can have a look at the video. It will tell us a little bit more about this guy's house or his garage.
We don't even care about the car anymore.
I love that. We don't even know about the set.
His chair. His chair's like something out of a diner.
That's true. No, that literally looks like an old timey diner.
He's going, the bloody hell, they've scratched me windshield up and everything they have. Expect that, folks. There's a lot of red in this, isn't there? Let's have a look. Oh, look, we've got steering mechanisms. McPherson struts, I think they call them.
See, the blurred the background, which is very disappointing.
Yeah.
What's in a cage?
Yeah,
what's literally in a cage?
That's the worst
person puts his Lego in a
ever.
cage?
Why is it caged up?
Why does anyone put anything in a cage these days?
I don't know. There's something wrong with this geezer. I think they should have done a police check
Does
on
he
him.
think the car can breathe or something and it needs air holes? Like,
It matches his little collection tin box underneath there as well. He's got old tyres on there. What tyres are they from? They're probably from the Tumbler. Look, he's got scissors in there. He's got some strange, I don't know what's going on. Needle and thread stuff in it. I mean, I don't do anything like that. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. What's he got in that pot as well? Oh, it's all strange stuff. Adults welcome. All right, fair enough. All right, let's have another look. We got, okay. All right, what's going on there? All right,
I like the M.
Cage. There's something in that cage already. What's the M all about? It's about a motor car or something like that. I don't know. There we go. He's looking at this. He looks very into it. He's got a strange cereal going on there for breakfast.
Same thing with the balls of parts that you can't dig through. Oh.
yeah, because like you didn't even sort through those easily. You're right,
how
Sam.
do you look at what parts are in the bottom? It's so
I think he's doing anything he can to not look at that wallpaper. I think it's just really, really distracting.
I can't look at that. It's got migraine written all over it. That.
Yeah. You should have taken the 130 pounds from this set and bought some new wallpaper.
New wallpaper.
Yeah. He's probably thinking, why couldn't they give me the Disney CMF series? Why don't I get this up?
You can at least have wallpaper with cars on it or something. It's like, come on.
Oh, I tell you what, that looks a bit gross. That part there, I think that's the part that they use on the roads, isn't it? The slope to get up on the road.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but look, it's got dimples in it. Don't like that. Let's go back. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, it's got dimples in it. Oh, it's like his car's dented before it's even left the house. Yeah, it's the cage again. I think
that was the funniest thing.
I should cut that bit out. I'm just saying, Lego. Who puts their Lego in cages? Anyway, we got
It was fine up until that point. Like, yeah, the rest was a bit weird, but
it
like
was acceptable, wasn't it? It was
then
acceptable.
you start swinging into the cage. It's like, why? Just why?
Richie, is that a thing? Is that people do on a budget? They put cars in cages or Lego in cages? What's all that about? Is that a thing? I think
Sure.
should do a video on it, Richie. I want to know.
Yeah, in insane asylums. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a video about like research. Are these people okay? Researching the Lego models.
Stake evaluations.
And what?
Can we get a Lego model on London's Calling to explain
Yeah,
their time on
I'll track
it?
these people down.
I'll do that. I'll try and get. I want to know. I want to see.
Are you okay?
Another video for you, Richie. Right? What did they do as a job after this assignment?
They disappeared.
They got trapped in the cage.
Get me out of this cage. Sounds like an old Genesis prog rock song. That does. Google it, folks. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's bring someone in, shall we? We've got someone who's just finished their shift. And anyway, they love London Calling so much they wanted to come on. So she's a regular, folks, and she's also lovely. And I met her last Saturday. Strangely enough, up in Sheffield, but they all talk like that. Actually, don't talk like that at all. Actually, it's down to the pit and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, let's bring her on, shall we? He's of course Kerry, aka Brick A Pick. Hello, you.
We don't talk with a Cornish accent.
Right.
No, sorry, I got completely wrong. I went completely southeast instead of sort of Midlands sort of thing. But I tell you what, it was lovely up there. I know it's such a lovely time.
It was nice, yes.
How you doing, Kerry? Anyway,
And was it raining? It was raining, wasn't it? Yeah, I do.
No, it never
apologise,
rained once. It never rained once for me when I was there.
I think it was raining whilst we were in Meadowall because when I was coming out, because I came out before you, it had just finished. So yeah,
it was baking. It was about 30 degrees when I came out of there.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It needed to rain.
It was really warm.
Yes,
it was baking.
Yes,
Anyway,
guys, I can't believe that. I literally just finished typing as you said. I bet she turns up.
She's here. You're only half hour late, but then you've worked. I mean, especially with what you do for a living as well. I'm just happy to have you here.
9. I couldn't get here for 9. That was the only problem.
No, that's cool. It's just nice to have you here, Kerry. So, Kerry, other than sort of seeing me last Saturday being your highlight of your Lego week, what else? What have you been up to this week? Just out of curiosity.
I went to see Iron Maiden on Wednesday. It
was
amazing.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
God, what's your favourite Iron Maiden song?
To be quite honest, I'm not a massive fan. I bought the tickets for the hubby for his Christmas present, and this is the first time he'd ever seen them. He's a big fan of them. Obviously, I'm going to say Run to the Hills, but that's I'm not massively familiar with all their music. I've listened to it for a long time, but it's not something that I turn to. I'm kind of into heavier stuff than that. Anyway.
Good chat there, Chris. So okay, but you went there, you enjoyed it more than what you thought you was going to.
Oh god, yeah, it was so good.
Oh, cool.
They stage presence. That's all I'll say. Absolute stage presence. Yeah. So
really?
To say it's like 5 70-year-old guys, 5 or 6.
70? Blimey.
But they're getting on, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, did anyone see? I lost our American friends, Richie and Brad. Well, did you guys watch Glastonbury at all last week or in the week?
I saw some clips on YouTube.
Good stuff. All right.
I saw Rick Astley.
Rick Astley?
Yeah, he was performing the Harry Styles song.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. That was like his second song. That was like, what's he doing?
Kind of sad. He can't even perform his own music.
I know. That's what I thought.
It's because he's only got the one.
He has only got one song.
Oh, and then I saw Central C's performance too.
What was that, Kerry?
Okay, that's cool. I mean, Elton John, blimey, I think he needs a hip operation, but apparently he's had one already. But,
wait, Elton John was there?
Elton John was there. He was like the top man. He was, but he was wearing a gold outfit. It was very flamboyant. And he came out on stage, and I was like, blimey, he's walking like a robot. But anyway, he was all right. What about you, Brad? Did you watch any of Glastonbury at all?
I don't even know what that is. I'll be honest.
It's like Woodstock, but in England.
I don't watch. I don't listen. I don't go to a lot of concerts or follow concerts at all. It's not usually my cup of tea, but
cup of mead.
That's a very English phrase, by the way. A cup of tea. I like that.
I don't know why it's one
I'm really rubbing off on him tonight, Richard.
No, that's what I use a lot. Just not my cup of tea. It's not my Lego set, okay?
I'm getting worried. Yeah, Brad's becoming
he?
English on us.
No,
know,
I've
right?
always said cup of tea. I don't know why. You just pointed that out to me now.
It must be a medieval thing. I don't know. There we go. But actually, so yeah, and the tea does taste funny up in BrickWorld as well, because the water's really soft up there in BrickWorld. Just saying.
It's not Yorkshire, that's why. You needed to go a little bit further and have some Yorkshire tea.
Oh yeah, I did. I had Yorkshire Gold. What can I say? And but yeah, very good, very good. All right, well, Kerry's on board now for the next half hour or so. So we've been looking at this new set. Richie's been telling us all about it. Richie can't go down this road or street or avenue, whatever they call it in America, because he'll be worried that he'll buy some other stuff as well. He'll keep buying other cars. Have you ever bought any of these big cars before, Kerry?
No, I'm not into cars. The only car that I've got is the DeLorean.
Oh, okay.
I bought Speed Champions for my brother because he likes something to do with McLaren, I think it was.
That's a good shot.
He's massively into those, yeah. So
All right,
I've got the Countach and the McLaren and something else. But I'm not into cars. I don't. As long as it goes from A to B, that's good for me.
I don't know why, but every time someone says the word Countach, it just makes me laugh. I'm such a kid. It really does. I don't know why. I do know, but I really can't say. But anyway, so I'm curious then. If they came out with then a Ford Anglia of this scale, would you buy it? Would you
get that straight away. Yeah.
Oh, because it's another flying car. That's the thing. You could have like a flying car.
As long as they put a minifigure on it and we knew that it was that. If they just brought out a Ford Anglia that was that colour for no reason whatsoever, then no,
wouldn't make sense, would it?
They'd have to put a minifigure with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, that's cool. All right, well, that's that set. I mean, it's a pretty cool set. I'm intrigued to know what people think is the best set reveal this week. Is it the Himeji Castle? Is it this or the Amazing Spider-Man? I think out of all three, I think this is the most likely one that I'm going to buy. That's for sure.
It's the castle for me. Out of the,
not
that I get any of these, but that one would be the best in my opinion.
The
Which
best
castle
one,
is this?
The Himeji Castle, the Japanese castle.
Oh, is that the one that we're talking about? The architecture set?
That's the one. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Well, and just out of interest, Brad, rather I should say, Andrew from Brook and Brood. Well, do you like this one? I mean,
100%, definitely going to be getting it. I can't wait to get it. I have so many things in my backlog. So if there's a good promo, if I can get good points on it, or if I see it on sale somewhere, I'll be getting that, displaying it. I have a couple other cars. I don't have all of them. I don't have the Mustang, but the Corvette is for me and my family growing up. The Corvette was always like the one to get. And I like it, and I'm almost just interested in trying to see how much it would be to try to get it to change the color of it, like the vintage car that they had of that gift of purchase, that color.
Oh yeah, the taxi, wasn't it?
Not the taxi. The one before that, the vintage one. With,
one with the surfboards on the side.
Oh yeah. That was the Lego Ideas one. That was
the little one. Yeah, that's cute. That one. I've got that one actually. Thinking about it.
Yeah, I love it.
Set, so. It's really annoying though.
I like
is that the one
color.
with the surfboards that they just fall off?
Exactly, they just fall off.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's so badly designed.
Actually, here, check this out, my friend.
Perfect example.
I love it. There you go. Here's one I made earlier. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's like the Milky Way car as well, but it's
it is. The red car and the blue car and a race.
Yeah.
Here, Greg, check this one out. This one's 8 stud wide.
Oh, 8 stud wide. Let's have a look at 8 stud
wow,
wide.
look at that.
Oh, he speed championed it up. Let's have a look.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that. Though.
So I didn't build. I built it, but I didn't design it. My friend Matt Moonman Bricks, he came up with that.
Nice.
So the surfboard's still there.
Then he looks like a shark at the front. Look, if you hold it up the face, it's like one of those sharks just going around eating everything. It's like, that looks good. Nice design. Is that on Rebrickable or anything like that?
It was on Rebrickable. That's where I got the instructions from. Okay. But now there goes this. There it goes.
Yeah, mine just fell off. I couldn't have timed it any better.
I'll go to this way instead. Yeah, no,
it's such a bad design.
Yeah, it's still there though. But yeah, no, anyways, the 8 stud wide I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I love 8 stud. You know what? Talking about 8 stud wide, let's have a look and see if we've ever had a speed champion Corvette. Must have had a speed champion Corvette. Oh, here we go. Chevrolet Corvette over there. I think the red one's probably the nearest to it. Ford Mustang. All those Bugatti. Anyone got those Bugattis? They go for mega money there. They do. Let's have a look. There's a Countach. Oh, that looks nice. The F14T Scudera Ferrari truck. Love to have had that. I think that goes for a pretty penny now.
I got my brother at the bottom, the green one.
The green one. Let's have a look.
The green one at the bottom.
The Hurricane.
No, further down.
What? This tractor thing. That's green.
Go down. Go down.
All right, keep going.
Scroll down.
The Whack.
No.
Whack.
What sort of name's that? It's like they're named after a drug or something. Let's call it Whack. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Well, this one here, it's a Porsche.
No, that one there. Yeah, that one. That's what I got.
That's a nice one.
It's a Porsche.
This
This is a great set.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. Don't say now. Did I get in that one? I love it when you do that, Kerry. Honestly,
That's got an even bigger face on the
she goes,
front.
I got in that one. I got in that. I click on it. She goes, did I get in that one? Do you know what this is?
This is like a frog.
Hey,
The front of that one looks like a frog.
What sort of frogs do you have where you live?
No, look, the green one on the front. It's like Kermit the Frog or something. Look at this.
It's the same as the white one.
I see it. I see it.
It's exactly the same as the white one.
That's
came out.
good. Yeah.
Those, I tell you what, it had a nice little advert on it as well. Oh, look, it looks happy. 911. Oh, I do like the Porsches. We do need to get a Porsche. Well, actually, we've had a few, haven't we? But we haven't had any like that. But then, let's have a look at the Corvette that was at the top there. Let's have a look at that, shall we? This one here. What we look at? It's quite old, but that's newer, presumably.
Stingray.
Stingray.
I got this to build actually. There we go. Because you're very singy tonight, Kerry. You've been karaoke or something?
No, it's
Karaoke.
Karaoke. That's what we call it, isn't it? Karaoke. What's going on? He don't look too happy, does he? He looks like he's been stuck on the M25 like I was earlier on. I don't know what's going on
the rest
there.
of his car. That's why he's like, "Where's the roof gone?"
Yeah,
See, the problem with this is I'm gonna see these smaller cars, right, and be like, "Oh, they're minifigure scale. Oh, they're cheaper, right?" So I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I don't have to get the big ones. I'll just get these," and then I'll still blow, hundreds of bucks. So,
dude, honestly, these go for big bucks. They do, and you always get exclusive minifigures with them as well. That's what Cy O'Connor always tells me anyway. They says, "We are thanks, Brett. How's your fat?" Axel Plate, he's out there too. Say, Bricky Brood, if you move the car into the camera like that, you have to human the. Oh no, sorry. Oh, there we go. Jaws theme. There we go. We're gonna get the Jaws set soon, folks. Where we are, they're coming out on Lego ideas. They made it a thing. Probably got Brett's builds out there as well. All good. Good to see you, Brett. Hope all is well with you, my friend. Very good. Infamous Convict is out there too. Dark turquoise. Yeah, it was a cool color, that wasn't it, from the Lego Ideas one. I think the last decent Lego Ideas one I got was probably the sailboat. Do you remember that? Back in the day. The Bonnie's out there. So was it Northern Beats a Tetley tea? I don't know. Tetley, I find that a bit weak. I like. I actually, when I went to Bakewell, dishwasher. Yeah, that's
dishwater.
It. It's a bit like dishwater. Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, cool. So we've had a look at those then. I think. Go on.
I'd say, do you reckon that we're actually going to get some sort of protection for that windscreen piece and that new Corvette? Because
probably not, because just to throw it out there, folks. And to be fair to Lego, they did send me another one. The X-wing that neither came in its own bag. It didn't even come in a bag. It was just at the bottom of the box. So it got scratched to high heaven. It really did.
Yeah, because was it the DeLorean though? They actually had it in a special bag. Is it that one?
I think they do.
The land speeder had like some really nice tape on either side that you had to peel off of the windshield.
Oh, like to protect it.
That was recent last year, I guess, or I think it was.
Yeah. The worst one they ever did was the ship in a bottle, because that was literally all glass and nothing. It was all just loose pieces in the box. It was ridiculous.
That's no good.
No, that is no good at all. Do you know what? That's one set I never ever got. I kind of wish I did, but you collect all the idea sets, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'm curious what people are building. Before we look at the photographs, folks, I've got a little surprise as well for Richie in one of them as well. That'll keep him on his toes. And So, Kerry, what are you building at the moment? You just got home from karaoke, and what's this?
She's got-
She's got purple hair.
I picked it up on
that about?
Saturday after I'd left you. I went back. back to
Oh yeah, you went back to the pad ball, didn't you?
I did, yeah, and then I picked up the rest of the brickheads. I think I picked up one of them. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been this one, and then I picked up the other two. So
yeah.
I limited myself to £100. Oh god, I'm getting trouble.
Oh, you went right over that budget.
Yeah.
We
So I
spent that
limited
one,
myself to £100, and that is exactly how much I spent.
Of course it was. Of course it was. Good stuff. Sam looks like
Yeah,
he's building
right.
something. He's probably he's probably mocking something because he's a mocker.
I
Sam, what
am.
are you mocking?
I'm trying to get a Technic function to work that I'm trying to build in. That's got some like.
Do you want to show
I'll
us?
try-
It might be able to
I'll
help you.
try and flip it up
Wait,
and try and hope it doesn't fall to pieces.
It's got tassels on it and everything. This says this mock.
Yeah. I'm trying to build like this skull. I'm trying to make it a sliding door so it opens. I've got one side to work. Like if I push that, oh no, it's slightly too low.
Let's have a
If I-
look. Come on, hold it up. Hold it
I
up.
push that. These are meant to slide apart like that.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice
Except
design.
this
Sam.
this one on the right keeps jamming, so I'm trying to figure out what I've done wrong.
He just build it. Hi, Simon. Oh, good stuff. All right, we can't help you with that, Sam. I'm afraid it's beyond us.
That's fine.
It's beyond us. It's our toy world. He's not building anything. Look, he's chilling out. I've got to put him on big screen. Look at him. Look.
I'm wearing a suit right now. Like I got.
I know. Are you warm? Are you warm
I'm
in there?
reclining right now. I'm here still, but I'm chilling.
And said, all right, well, feel free to take your tie off if you want to. You know, you could give it that. I've had a
No,
hard
no,
day at the office
it's,
sort of
it's
look.
it's like the brand now. I got.
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
the
wear
brand.
I gotta wear the suit now. I showed up to BrickWorld in a suit.
Did you?
The suit is the profile picture now. I gotta show up in a suit nowadays.
I don't. Was it black? It wasn't a black suit that you was at BrickWorld Chicago. No,
I was
it?
in a
It's dark
blue
blue.
suit. Yes,
Yeah, it was in a blue
blue
suit.
with a yellow tie.
That's it. We're wearing glasses as far as I remember.
I was
wasn't
wearing
it?
glasses for
I
one
was wearing
picture.
glasses. I
For
have
a couple
evidence of that
pictures.
as well. I really do. Brad looks like he's doing something. It looks like he's checking his. He's either checking his bank account or he's checking his Lego.
I am repairing the base. We were talking about Barracuda Bay earlier. Actually,
That's Spider-Man's shoulder.
I'm repairing the base of Barracuda
Sandman.
Bay because I really want to get that display set up. When I moved, I just dumped because I like the ship, but the base was kind of for me. So I just dumped all the base into a box, and I'm rebuilding it with a new set coming out, so I can kind of do some good videos with the new Eldorado Fortress and Barracuda Bay.
Okay. Well, that sounds like he's going to buy that on day one.
Brad, how many Eldorados are you getting?
Okay, so I almost thought about buying 2 and doing a video of building the other little fortresses that you can get with the original Pirates theme to connect to it.
Yes, yes.
I don't want
do
to.
it.
I don't
Sorry.
want to spend another 200, so I'm only.
Yeah, you
getting
do.
one.
I shouldn't encourage you, but
okay.
do it.
I've using VIP points to get a lot of it, but this is my thing.
Yeah, man.
I want to get it July 4th because I want to be streaming it that night. I want to be building it.
That.
Exactly. I want to build Sabri Island, but like my problem is you got double VIP points the week after, plus you get the Black Shrine Cruiser, plus the Bionicle GWP. Like if you time it right, you can get 3 really good GWP. Sorry, 2 good GWPs plus the double points.
Well, you can
And
get
it's
both
just
of those at the same time.
I thought there was some cross action there, but
I
I
have
might
no
be wrong.
clue. So I'm
well,
completely
no, it
tapped
does
out.
happen
the
sometimes.
Bionicle one.
Yeah.
You can at least get the Eldorado Black Shrine Cruiser, which is one of the best $30 range sets that we've gotten in a while. So to me, it's like, do I get it day one and have that fun experience, or do I wait? Because I don't really care about the double points and stuff, but at the same time, there are bonuses.
Yeah.
Do double points count for the Eldorado? I don't think so.
Oh, do they not?
It's
It's only
specific
on like
sets, right?
City,
Oh.
and, like Harry Potter, and like certain. Maybe I'm just making Harry Potter.
Yes,
up
I
there,
think
so
it is
Harry,
going to be
I don't know for
specific.
sure.
Set. And I think the Friends.
So confusing
Friends one-
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it
didn't
is-
remember.
And because it's different for different regions and countries. It's like, it's
Let me
weird.
quickly pop it up here. The only, let's see. Oh, Harry Potter City, Technic, Friends only. So, okay. Also, the Bionicle and Blacktron, at least according to BrickClicker, is 11th through the 15th of July. Both of
Okay.
them.
All right.
For 220, which is like crazy a lot more than they were originally. So,
Yeah.
that's
Okay. I
Very
thought I'd
sad to me.
catch up with the old Bricklicker ones. These videos are very good. Bricky Brood, Andrew, what are you building at the moment?
I've been pretty busy this stream. I'm currently working on the speeder bike chase, but
nice.
I also completed the entire like ideas. Like,
Lummy, you did that quick.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So I just finished these. I haven't built in forever, so I'm enjoying getting some time building in right now and talking Lego and whatnot. And so yeah, I'm just getting down to business over here.
To be fair, if you had actually been building and not preparing to get married, somebody would be.
Yes, no, for sure. No, I put 100% focus into that for the last little while, and so now I'm just slowly getting back into the train here.
That's reassuring to know.
I can hear all the kids on the other side of this door every once in a while, like oh, be quiet. They're like knocking. I told them we're going bowling tonight and laser tag and having dinner, and it's Canada Day tomorrow. My son's 10th just yesterday, and so summer just started. A lot of stuff's happening right now.
Your son's the second son who's turned 10 this week that I know of someone else as well. That's pretty cool. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you what, really cool as well. It's really cool because Andrew's getting into his. That's why he comes on London Calling folks all the time, because he's the only time he gets in the week to be by himself. Let's have some pictures, shall we? Let's have a look at what pictures. And don't forget, folks, if you have sent me pictures and I don't show them tonight, it's easy enough to show them next week. And please do always send me your pictures anytime. Take a picture. Don't be like Gaz. Don't send them to me 3 minutes before I'm about to go live. He's getting better.
No, if he doesn't put them up, send him very angry text.
Right. Okay. This is a dodgy looking bloke here. Who's this bloke here? Look at this. Look at what's that down there? But anyway, it's a very dapper suit you've got there.
Thank you.
Very nice. It's in brand. Like the glasses. What are the glasses? Anything special? Are they a special maker?
There's some aviators my friend gave to me for free like a month and a half ago. So
okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at him on there. Look, there he is.
Take off that.
That's it. That's it.
There we go.
Oh,
so,
cool. It's honestly, it's like having Tom Cruise on here, isn't it? It really is. Honestly, it's great. Very good. Very cool. Thank you, Nicole, for sending that in as well.
Nicole, send me that pic. I don't have that pic. So
did you guys swap glasses as well? Just out of interest. Because
No.
I definitely would have done.
Yeah.
But looking back, I should have.
Yeah. Honestly, I love big glasses like that. I really do. Oh, I've got to show you this one. This is so I'm up north this week, or in Midlands anyway. I can't really call it. It's not too far north, is it, Kerry? She tells me off.
It's very north.
Yeah, I went to Buxton. I went to a place called Buxton. It's very well known for water. It is. It's really nice. And whilst I was up there, it's Buxton Water. You might have heard of it. So while I'm up.
Did you have a taste from the spring?
The spring, yeah. There's a spring there. It's for the public. You just take it. It was all right, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was warm. Yeah. It was quite cold. Everything up north's cold to me. It's about 5 degrees cooler up there than it is down here. It was honestly, when it was up there, it was like 25 degrees was the warmest it was, folks. It was 32 degrees down here in London. But whilst I was up there, I'm in Buxton. I found this place. Have you heard of this place before, Kerry? The Brick Corner?
No.
Yeah,
is that the cafe?
Yes, the Brick Corner Cafe. So I went there. I went in there.
No, I've not been there actually.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. I popped in and
did they know you went in there?
Yeah, they knew they did when I presented myself to them. But yeah, I said, it was really weird. It was just, and do you know what they had in the background? I should have taken the picture. I'd have taken a picture of it. I'll put it up on Instagram tomorrow. But they had on this shelf. Do you know what they had? They had this little old set called the Green Emerald, which I'd never seen before. I was like, that's the Green Emerald. But anyway, so they did this thing in Buxton. I don't know if they do it where you live, Kerry, up north. But it's called Dressing the Wells. So they dress the wells with all different sorts of things, historical stuff. And they're the first ones to ever do it in Lego. So yeah, and this is what they've done, and it's something historical with Buxton, and it's based on I think some leaded lights or something from a church. But yeah, it's really cool. But there we go, folks. Do check it out if you're in Buxton. Do check them out. Brick Corner. You'll also find them on Instagram as well. But anyway, quick little plug for them. I promised them I would. This is from Polybag, and there we go. This is a mock number 10,
That's cool.
Downing Street. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. It's carrying in. They're not here tonight, folks. They're in the Isle of Wight. They've gone abroad for the weekend. It's Ian on the left and Carrie on the right. Looking very happy with themselves.
Is that the one we've got your sig fig as well?
I think they have. I think that is me there. Believe it or not, folks. Those pixels are actually a representation of me. Carrie's holding me a bit firm, if you don't mind me saying. Just but anyway, and that was warm, wasn't it? Is that the Reading Brick Show by any chance?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, because they had the whole balcony bit at the top. You could have a look at as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's new. I didn't see that when I was there last time.
I think it's a different venue from when you went before.
Oh, was it? Oh, that'd be why.
Yeah,
that'd be why. Okay, here we go. So look, so Polo sent me this as well. Look, there's the King's Guards. They've all got lollipops by the looks of them. And you can't buy them there. Well, you can, but if you want to pay £14 for them. Nice shot of the city there, like that. What else we got?
£14. That's cheap. God, I think
how many
meant
by the King's Guard. Okay, I think you meant like a Lego cast. I keep on thinking it's the Queen still. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's typical American. You don't keep up with that royal family.
Sorry.
That's it.
Sore subject,
just saying.
I know.
Oh, another July the 4th dig. I hear.
You guys remember when we used to
We
be able
keep
to
up
get
with the
the-
Kardashians, not the royal family.
Oh, yeah. Yes, your version of the royal family. I love it.
Can you guys remember when we could get like the Royal Guard on BAM? Because I got loads at that time and they gave them all out.
Did they? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
they're
know
on the
that.
wall.
Oh.
Only in London, only in Leicester Square. But yeah, I've got.
Yeah, no, I missed
I've got
out on
some
that.
somewhere.
Have you? Oh, let me know. I was going to army them up. I mean, I kind of dropped out. But anyway, so Polo a few weeks ago won not only the Battersea Power Station make and take that I sent over to him. I also sent him my sig fig as well. So that is my sig fig there. Great picture. Thank you so much for that, Polo. Really appreciate that. Oh, there he is. There he is. Talking to the devil. That's me. I've got cool glasses on there. There you go. Whee. Love them.
I like them.
They're very cool. I like it. I love amber. Amber glasses. I really do. This is as well. This is Brick Askew. Look at that. That's a Lego hall and a half. That is.
Yeah, I think that's from the.
He's got his. He's got.
Where did you get all that from?
He's a bit love bolt, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think you might have got some on Saturday as well.
I bet people wonder why we have trouble getting things through customs. I mean, bloody hell. That's well dodged, doesn't it?
Oh, I got them blue plates as well.
The blue plate. Yeah, where'd you get the blue plates from, man?
Yeah,
Don't
that
see
was
them very
the.
often.
No, that was the lug bulk. They had them on the. You could pick them. It's the dark blue ones from the lighthouse.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Like that. Next picture. This is
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
the what? Sorry.
I've not heard a sniffer car look from ours at
Ooh,
the moment,
that's
so I don't know
cool.
what's happening with
Oh, no.
ours.
This is a mock or a custom from Brick Askew.
Oh,
Nice, isn't it?
okay.
All right.
It's like Mad Max or something.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
It's,
It
like,
does.
it's like the Jurassic Park car that's been modified.
It does.
Cool.
It is a
No,
proper Mad
I
Max.
think he's doing a zombie. I think he's doing a zombie scene.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what he
Looks
said. I
amazing.
think that's what he said. He's done
Apocalypse
some
Now.
really good stuff actually on his
He
page,
really has.
doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Check him out, folks, on
Really good.
Instagram. Most people that send me
definitely.
pictures, do check him out, folks. Polar Bricks, Brick Askew, all on Instagram, folks. As are we. This is Mike Smith. He's done a modification on this. I think is that the modification there? I think that may be. Not built the set personally.
There isn't a second wall around the side there, so I think that's what the modification is.
Oh,
He's got
okay.
a roof on it as well, I think, isn't he?
Has he? Oh, we might see it in a second.
Yeah,
There
there's a
he is.
roof on it as well.
There's Indy. There he is. Or is it
That's a
Johnny?
really good set, that one. I
Was it
really
Johnny
did enjoy that.
Did you? Oh yeah, there we go. Look, this is it. We're seeing his full glory.
Oh, there you go.
So we've got 4 of
Nice.
these. Got the roof up there as well. What's they saying in the advert?
Why
Give
is
them hell,
the-
Indy. That's him, innit?
Yeah.
Why is the floor moving?
Snakes.
Hey, there you got it. Why is the floor moving? Love it. She doesn't look too happy, does she?
Need more snakes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hate snakes. Okay. Well, he looks happy with himself. He's like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not down there. He's got a little fire to keep him warm, which is nice. Can we see C3PO down there? No, we can't.
No, it's in the yellow bit.
Oh, is it? Okay. This is Pink Wheels. Now, this is basically what her home looked like when she got back from doing BrickWorld Chicago. It was she hadn't been burgled, folks. Don't worry about that. This is actually the mess, the storm after the calmness. Amazing, isn't it? My God, what a massive array of stuff that they built there as well. This is from Pink as well. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. That looks like Stingray. There's some sort of dolphin going on there, and I think this is just bits and pieces that she picked up when she was there.
I see TJ's sig fig and Amber.
Oh, there he is. There's Amber Ly's there as well. Yeah, there we go. There's Woody. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Oh, I'll have to take a load of sig figs with me next year when I go there. Sam, did you take anything
when
there
you,
with you
go there?
Yeah, I'm going there next year. I'll be there this time next year. We'll be
bring a suit, Greg. You better bring a suit.
Bring a suit. So
a Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaii. I could bring a suit. I can do a suit. But Sam, why the Hawaiian thing? Was it like a Hawaiian evening or something?
Right. This is another story. For some reason, I wear a Hawaiian shirt to every single LEGO convention that I go to. It just became a running joke, and I just kept doing it. So I did the same thing for Chicago. And when I was lining up to get my badge and things like that, someone taps me on the shoulder and says, "Oh, I love your shirt. Did you know that tomorrow night we're doing Hawaiian shirt night and everyone's gonna wear one?"
What's the chances of that, Sam?
Wait, was that Jillian?
It was Jillian.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. She was trying to get full as many people into that as possible.
And like that it just happened to be that. And I showed her a picture. I'll try and get it up of what my wardrobe looked like that I brought to Chicago, and it's just like 6 different Hawaiian shirts.
You beat me out. I had 2 I was wearing that weekend.
Yeah. Was you actually there 6 days, Sam, or was you just in case sort of shirts?
It was a lot. It was something like that.
All right, he's going through.
He's got the evidence.
We'll let him go through Tinder first before he shows us the picture.
Yeah.
Right, this is Grogu. This is from Rain. Oh, he's got them there, is he? Okay, let's have a look. There we go. That's it. The ones with clothes on, please, Sam. And
that was my wardrobe of about 6 Hawaiian shirts that I brought to the convention.
Dude, they look good. I like the black and white one. The black and white one looks good.
Yeah.
Where's the best place in London or where you live, Sam, to get Southampton and that? Where's the best place to get Hawaiian shirts from? Where'd you go for that place?
The internet.
Oh, right. All right, fair game. Yeah, I was gonna say there's not much. Is there much of a market for Hawaiian shirts in Southampton?
Not particularly. I think I've got a grasp on that market.
Did you wear? Just out of curiosity, seeing as like you got a lot of Hawaiian shirts. Do you wear them when you just go out and about with your friends?
No, it's just a LEGO thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I love it. Is it Richie? Is that the same for you? Do you when you go out with your friends and that? I don't know. You might be going to a skateboard park or something, whatever. Do you wear your suit with you? Is that your thing?
No, I only wear the suit for LEGO stuff and like interviews and stuff. That's it.
We got guys on the panel, folks, that have LEGO uniforms. Is in brand. I love it.
Well, now I gotta ask
am I the
Brad.
only one who wears my LEGO uniform out into the public?
I reckon you
got to keep this hobby quiet.
I mean,
I have tons of these Brick Monarch Brick Monarch shop shirts that are all of like different castle and pirate factions.
They're really cool.
And I wear them.
Wax behind you as well.
What's that? Yes,
so
and his LED lights, and I wear them everywhere. I have about 25 of his shirts now, and everywhere I go. I had one for each day of the convention. So
what's the code?
Bricking 10 to get 10% off.
I got you, Brad.
Love it. That's what we like. A little bit of straight on discount. This is from Rayanella. Phenomenal.
Cool,
it's quite cool, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah,
I like
really
that.
cool.
That's a Hive.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Hive's not the biggest Grogu fan in the world. It really isn't. This is from 2Go Folds as well. The lads sent me in. Look at this. It's super colourful, isn't it? I like the backdrop on it as well.
Really cool.
Oh, that's Stitch, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Tron 2 or something, I think they said. But anyway, guys, thank you for sending that in. Awesome. We've got delicious foods out there as well. Good to see you, dude. This is from Fab Blondies as well. This is we call it like a dustbin truck. I forget what they call it in America. What would it be like what would you call that in America? Richard?
Garbage truck.
Oh, garbage truck. That's it, garbage truck. There we go. There's a cat as well. He's got a shovel. He's she's got a broom and she's got fuzzy hair, I suppose. But yeah, it's a really good set actually, guys. I'm not bigging up the really the garbage bins or anything like that, but it is actually a very good set. Do grab it if you. We've got another one there. It was minifig who. he sent me this in a good 20 minutes before the stream started, and I'm only joking. He sent me this a couple of days ago, I think. What's going on here, Gaza? What's going on? The snake's moving.
He's knocking it through the wall, like in a film. In the film.
Here we go. He's at it there. I do fancy going to see this film. Where's the R2D2? Can we see R2D2?
They're around. Actually, I'm on my point, and you can't see what I'm pointing at.
Oh, no,
they're actually on that yellow archway.
Oh look, it's got a TARDIS in there. I don't remember that in the scene. The TARDIS being there.
Well, it's just tradition now. It's like I've got to get it in there somehow.
You have got to. Delicious Food says they always kill it. Great job together. They do. They're a couple of decent guys. They really, really are. Very chatty as well. I was having a good old chat with them earlier on today, which was lovely. Another one from Billy Fig Who. There you go. Oh, what's going on here with the bottom of the pab jugs? What's going on there?
That is shocking.
Totally illegal, that, isn't it?
No,
I just realized what was happening with. I was like, oh, that looks normal.
An illegal maneuver, was it, Gary? Tell us all about that because that's a cheeky one. That is.
No, well, they just let us do it in Southampton because they were really good, actually. The guys down there on the pad ball, they were because I can't remember who asked this time, but I know Carrie ended up doing it. I think you did it as well, didn't you, Sam?
Yes, I was, but when I was the first person to get mine taped on the bottom, and we'd actually run out of sellotape, or the store did on the top. So I got some of their security tape.
Oh, come off it! What's going on here?
The bottom. They said I could use that. Cover the bottom in their black and white security tape. So yeah, I got that.
Dude, did they allow that sort of thing go in America? Brad?
I'm about to send this to one of my Lego store friends who works at one that I used to work with and be like, hey, can I do this next time I'm in?
Yeah, because they let it happen in England. Tell them that.
I was called off before I used to work at my store for going a little bit above the lid, like the lid wasn't fully on there, and I got called out for that.
No, really? Dude. No, I used to take the mick with that. We've got paper ones over here.
When I used to work there, I'd sit in the back next to the wall when the store was kind of empty and just start stacking parts in my apron until the end of the day, and then I'd fill up a cup with them.
Nice, I like it.
Did they do that for AFOL Day? Like let you guys go a little bit over, or what?
Yeah, I don't know if it was maybe that, but yeah, I think
I always go over. I'm very attacking with it.
They probably it's a reflection of your shirt. That is.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. This is Batman 1992. You enjoyed it? Did you enjoy building this little set, Gaza?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was really cool. Well, I still like, and it's easily one of the best Batman figures I think they've got as well. I think anyway, because it's just I don't know, just something about it. But I also wanted to get that because if I'm going to get the Batmobile when it comes out, it's not in that one, is it? They got the different version of the helmet.
It's kind of like a bit of a generic looking Batman in that one.
It's a bit more sort of toy like because obviously he's a toy. But yeah, I think this one just looks a bit more like the Michael Keaton one anyway.
It does. No, I agree. This is a really good minifigure. It's definitely the original one. I mean, I don't think there's much difference between this version and the one that came with the 1989 Batmobile, which is a beautiful set. It really is. But it is my favorite minifigure of all time. And that is the last picture showing tonight. So thank you, everybody, for sending those in to me. I always love showing them.
Picture, Greg.
Kerry, what did I say when I started the pictures? What did I say? If I don't show everybody's picture tonight, I'll show it next week. And how long ago did you actually send it to me?
I wanted you to do a spot the mistake on my picture.
Oh, spot the mistake. All right, for Kerry, honestly, anyone would think it was Gringotts I was showing them or something like that. Let's get it.
Anybody
Where did
who
you send
actually see my Instagram, you're not allowed to spot the mistake.
All right, here we go. Let's bring it up.
Look at you.
I've spotted it. I spotted two mistakes in this actually. But anyway, this
just something that wound me up.
It's something that wound you up. All right. Well, okay. Then what we do is I'll save this in there for a start, and then we'll get to it again.
Sam should.
All right. Let's bring it back in again. Right. Let's bring it back in again. And I'm losing all control here. Let's see if it's. Let's go for it. It'll be in here somewhere. It will be. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's not that one. It's not this one. It's not that one. It's not Kerry. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah. So we're looking for a mistake. Let's start with Richie. Right. Apparently, there's a mistake here. I mean,
it's a rather large one.
Hey, all right. Well, there's a clone trooper there, phase 1 with Darth Vader. That's a mistake.
Yeah, that's just why would they do that?
I don't know. It's Star
How
Wars,
can they
isn't it? All right.
exist in? Oh, it's just so wrong.
All right,
It
that's
upset
fair
me.
enough. All right, so it's fair. Richie, got anything to say about this? I mean, R2D2 looks like he's, I don't know, ran the
Nice
wrong way.
piece of art. I have no comments.
He likes
Is
it.
the lightsaber hilt upside down? Is that the usual?
I was going for that one. That was oh, Andrew,
I
got
might
any
be
thought-
wrong. I just
Come on, Sam. You must know this. They spelled Star Wars, right? I know that much.
No, that was the mistake. It was the Phase 1 clone trooper with. Darth
Oh, was that
Vader.
it?
As soon as I saw it, I was like, "What?"
What's it? Why is that winding you up?
Because they shouldn't be in the same picture. They don't
Maybe
exist in the
drawings.
same timeline.
Artistic freedom matters.
Yeah.
I
maybe
was
it's a
gonna say the
museum.
new Lego Star Wars video game, that whole front page, all those characters would never have interacted.
I was trying to colour him in to change him into a Mandalorian.
What if he's just visiting a museum or something? You might have the.
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on with Vader's arm. What's all that about there? That's a bit weird arm, isn't it? His legs and that. Look, it's got little feet. What's going on there? But anyway, where's this picture from anyway? What's it all about?
Oh, we ran out of kiss packs at work, so I had to print out something. So obviously, I just go straight to Lego and think, there we go.
Oh, okay. All right. Good
And then
stuff.
I get,
Good
why
stuff.
do you always print out Lego coloring packs? It's like, well, if you knew me, then you would know why.
Oh, there you go. See, Bonnie Bricks is off. She says, "I need to head. I've got to be up early tomorrow. Thanks for another great stream, Greg. Have a lovely evening, everyone, and a fantastic release day tomorrow." Yeah, interesting release day tomorrow. Kerry, are you going to be getting anything on release day tomorrow?
No, I am. I will get divorced if I spend any more money.
Oh,
on
there we
Lego
go.
This month.
There we go.
Yes.
Uh,
So I'm saving for. Well, I'm going on
Gringotts?
holiday in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
so,
it's not worth saving for Gringotts because it's never going to come out, is it?
It is. BrickWorld told me that it is, so it is.
All right, fair enough. BrickClicker. Yeah. All right, good stuff. Well, anyway, look, come on, folks. We're 2 hours 30 in. It's just gone 10 o'clock here in the UK. What is it? Probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon where you are, Richie, isn't it?
Yes, 4 o'clock for me.
There
5
we are.
o'clock.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock. So just so people know, Richie is obviously Central Time. Brad, I've just worked out he is EDT time, which I love.
Well, I was in Chicago last time, so that's why it was like the hour difference.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was good. It was good, and you did a stellar job as well. Can I say
really cool.
it was very, very cool. All right, so before we go around seeing what people are up to this weekend, let's have a look and see what people have actually built. So, Kerry, show you've been here all of like 20 seconds. So, what have you built? Have you finished it?
So I have built Tonks,
Hey.
and I am.
Can't remember him
halfway
being in Star
through
Wars.
Nymphadora Tonks, and halfway through Kingfish Shacklebolt. So yeah.
I don't know what you're saying, but I'm presuming that's a name. All right,
Yeah.
Isn't she that character out of Star Wars? No?
Yeah, she is.
The one with the
Yeah.
purple hair.
Yes.
All right, good stuff. And there we go. There we go. Oh, clone trooper.
I mean, she technically is in Star Wars. The actress is in The Mandalorian, so.
That's
Oh,
true.
really?
Yeah, she is. She's a Twi'lek.
A what?
She's a Twi'lek.
Oh,
In the
okay.
prison-
Fair
in the
enough.
prison- on the prison ship.
Not very nice thing to
She's
call
not on
someone.
the prison ship.
Oh, good stuff. All right, fair enough. What about you, Andrew? What have you built, mate?
I got a little bit farther.
Oh, he's got a bit. Have you built? Oh,
Yeah, he's planted a tree.
it's a tree.
Got a
All right.
tree. Got some
enough.
nice foliage down there.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
That's it. Why you said that as
A bit
well?
of foliage.
Yeah. Oh, this ain't 1979, Kerry. What can I say? All right, come on. Who else is building stuff? Brad. Brad looks like he's doing things. He's nicked the shoulder off Spider-Man, and he's come up with this.
Yep.
This
I'm
thing.
almost
Ooh.
done with half of the
What is
island
that?
for Barracuda Bay.
Yeah, wicked.
Well, Barracuda Bay. I thought it was a creative 3-in-1 set or something he's building.
No. This is rebuilding the bay for Barracuda. So
Was it Chief Kahuna, isn't it? Or something, the statue? Is it? I can't remember
yes,
this.
that is from the Islanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to rebuild it because I want to go find all the Easter eggs. So I did an Easter egg video about the 90th anniversary castle, and I've been requested to do one about Barracuda Bay because not many people talk about that. So trying to find all the Easter eggs while I rebuild the different parts to figure out what I need to cover there.
Nice. All right, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to that. Always looking forward to that. How often do you actually drop videos now, Brad?
Once a week, but it's about to go up to twice a week and maybe even 3 times a week here.
3 times a week.
I'm full time now, so trying to actually have the time. So
that's what I mean. But you're doing full time, Brad. Richard, are you still at school, university, college?
Yeah, but I have my summer school class wrapping up next week, so I'm gonna try to use the rest of the summer to like get ahead on videos. But yeah,
Okay.
so
Stuff,
kind of
see?
full time.
Schedule him in till 2025. That's what
Yeah,
I
I want to get to that point.
Wait,
Hopefully.
so I kind of caught that part of the conversation when I opened up the stream earlier.
Oh yeah.
Duck Bricks has videos until all set for
2025. Yeah. January 20. Apparently, there's going to be an amazing video coming out in January 2025. Like he knows something that no one else does. How does he do it? That's what I want to know.
Okay. The thing is with his videos though, they're
it's all right, Brad. It blew my brain as well.
I was thinking about this too, because like as a content creator, he does amazing content. I'm not trying to bash him. I love the guy. I got to meet him at Chicago, but he does very little editing, and he's very good at doing. It seems like less takes. Like you can definitely tell that that's all just off the top of his head every time he talks.
Yeah.
Like he does. Like I'll sit here for 2 hours just reading off a script and wanting to kill myself by the end of it because it's like saying the same word 10 times over. But he's very good at just like very smart guy too. So I definitely think that's how he's able to pop it out so quickly, is because if you popped out a bunch of those in a day, I mean, you could easily have content till 2025. So.
I think he like batch recorded video. I think I was talking to him. I think he said he like batch recorded videos from like June to like fall 2020 or sometime. So he just was like working on like getting a ton of videos before he even started the channel.
Wow.
That's smart. That's
it's inspiring as well. I honestly, I straight away I sort of thought I need to do more, and then I think I fell asleep after that. No, but honestly, folks, do listen to that. Listen to it back. Cali Bricklink with Duck Bricks. Honestly, very very cool. And like I said, folks, Duck Bricks will be on London Calling in a couple of weeks. So anyway, that's all the photos done. We've seen what people have been building. Other than Sam, we haven't seen how Sam's got on so far. He doesn't. It look like he's given up. It looks like he's building a video set. It's like a video set or something he's building. I don't know.
I'm trying to get these gears to go the right way. I felt like these little contraptions out of Technic underneath the things to make them move, and it's just not. One half's working, the other side's not. So I need to figure out what I'm doing right in some places and not in the other. I'll eventually figure it out. It's just
you love it, honestly. Well, I loved when I was at the London Brick Festival. I loved what you built there, dude. It was really really cool. It was
that was a Technic function that worked. So
I know it was.
That's what I'm going with.
And it surprised me as well, which was even better. Check that vlog out, folks. Honestly, it's really cool. So anyway, on that note, then come on, folks. We're hitting 10:15 here. And it is, of course, late in the afternoon in America. So let's go around the panel, find out what people are up to this weekend. We're going to start with Kerry. Kerry, are you actually going to do a stream on Tuesday, perhaps, or maybe Monday or Wednesday? Who knows? Do you know? More to the point.
I haven't checked my rotor actually. I believe I'm working on Tuesday, so I'm going to aim for Monday.
Oh, she's going to go for Monday. So Monday, what time on Monday? What time on Monday?
It'll be 7 o'clock. It's always 7 o'clock. I do need to check my rotor at work. It's a funny one next week because I've got some geocaching business on. I've got like a duck race on and stuff.
Geocaching. So you could go around looking for something or other, yeah? Geocaching.
Treasure in the woods. Yes.
Yeah, treasure in the woods.
So
there we go.
Yeah, I will endeavour to try and get out a short. I got out 2 this week, so that was quite cool.
Okay, that's content. That's quite a lot of content from you then. That is.
It is quite a lot of content, but I still need to do a video. I need to do a video on the Harry Potter, the modulars. So I've now got the new modular, so it needs to be added to it in a video made about that.
The new modular? What's the new modular for Harry Potter? What's that one?
The bridge.
The bridge?
Oh, yeah, they definitely have it.
Bridge. Yeah, I need to make my... But the problem is I kind of used some bits of the modular to make my mock.
Oh no!
So I've actually got a second set. So I need to build the second set from the Chamber of Secrets set because I've trashed the first one by putting it into my mock that I display. The one that I display.
Yeah.
So,
that's fair enough.
So I now need to open up the second box.
Oh, fair enough. Come on, folks. We're at 47 thumbs up. Let's get it up to 50. You know we want to. Also, as well, don't forget why you're down there.
So there
oh, she's finished. She's actually built something. There we go. Some Harry Potter figures. What's their names again, please?
Nymphadora Tonks.
All right, take your word on that.
Nymphadora Tonks and Kingsley Shacklebolt.
All right, very nice.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. He's pulled his legs off.
It's not his leg, it was the base plate.
Oh, okay.
It was the stand.
There we go. I used to like it back in the day when they used to number those. Don't know, ask me why. Just liked it.
Yeah.
There we go. I was wearing shorts tonight. I'm actually wearing shorts as well. You got shorts on, Kerry?
Yes, I bought, yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Has everyone got shorts? Sam, are you wearing shorts tonight?
I am wearing shorts.
Yes, am I? That's weird. I should put that in the memo. Richie, you do know you can get shorts for.
Don't worry, I'm wearing pajama pants under, so I'm all good.
You're wearing gym caps. Ah, that's really cute. That's really nice.
Brilliant.
Oh, I'm going to give me about half hour. I'll be wearing gym jams as well. Nothing wrong with that, Richie. I tell you. All right. So one of our debutants who came on tonight is, of course, the minifig who. Gaza. Gaza, you going to be making any content? You were talking about some Instagram stuff when we started.
Yeah. I've got a. Excuse me. I'm going to be making a start on. So this year I've been doing, because I thought it was a really good idea and it's not going to take up too much time.
Oh,
and then I realised it will. So I've been doing. Originally I was just doing like a decade per month of Doctor Who because it's the 60th anniversary this year.
Oh yeah.
And then May happened and I was just doing too much for Reading because I want to get everything built for that. Yeah. So I'm trying to get back on track. So with it being July, starting tomorrow, tomorrow's July.
It is tomorrow.
The plan is start David Tennant era. I've got a couple of ideas of mocks I want to do. There's one that I want to get built for Steam in October. So
that's in Swindon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've got to get one of those. So I'll do it in. What I always do is I'll do it in studio first of all, just so I can work out how it should go together. And I can also then order the parts because I haven't got huge amounts of parts. So this way I'll just be able to order them. The ones I actually need.
Yeah.
But I've also got another idea because. You know what happens. Sometimes you just get these ideas, and it's like, oh, that's actually quite a good idea. I quite like it.
Write your idea down, folks.
Yeah. So I've got another idea that just try and get a few more people involved. So it's kind of like a challenge. There isn't going to be a prize at the end of it because I don't know what I could give as a prize.
TARDIS? About a TARDIS? That'd be a good one for a Doctor Who fan.
Now, a real one or
a Lego one? A Lego one.
Yeah, that might be manageable. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not giving a real one.
All right,
so I've got an idea what I'm doing. I just got to figure out how to put it all together. So, but that will be my plan is to do that second week of July because I should be on that series that it relates to.
All right, all will come clear in the near future by the sounds.
Yeah, and also whilst we've been on the stream talking about pirates, I've remembered that I've got this as well.
No way!
Dug out, which is got on the back.
Richie,
it's the old Pirates comic. It came out. It's so in the 80s they had a Pirates set, and it was literally a comic with the
You've
characters.
had that since a kid?
Yeah. So
there's technically 4 more comics that go with it too.
No way.
Yeah, there's the slightly smaller format, weren't they?
Yeah, if you guys want PDF versions, Eurobricks put them up on their site. They took pictures of all of it.
That's unreal.
I can send people a link if you reach out to me on Instagram. But that is awesome because I've been looking at that one recently.
Yeah. So let me get this right. Those characters in there are based on Lego minifigures, but they're actually drawn as real people.
Yeah. So you've got on the front.
Guys, show us a page. Show us a page. This is an epiphany. Is
there also a map in that one? I know there's a map in other ones.
There's got to be a treasure map. Sure.
That bit on the back. I mean, you can build the map.
Oh, okay, it's not the map I'm thinking of.
But, show us a picture from the page, guys. Show us a picture from the page.
So hang on, fine. Oh yeah, so this one because it's coming out. This one's actually got the fortress as well in cartoon form.
Oh, hold it a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Come closer. Yeah, that's good.
Come closer, Clarice.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah,
that's clever, isn't it? I like that.
But the best thing as well, one of the best things, look at that picture. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Take your fingers off it.
Absolutely brilliant. They used to do these all the time in the catalogs.
Yeah.
And you could just, you just stare at them and you'd be like,
there is something lovely. There is something lovely about looking at old instruction manuals and looking at the sets that were out at that time.
Because they weren't renders either. That was the best thing. It was just
They used to put a bit of effort into it back in those days.
Oh, it makes me so sad whenever I do research on these old themes, and I'm just like, they had so much potential back in the day, and they did all this cool stuff. They brought in lore and character names and pirates, especially. It's insane. And then just nowadays, it's like, all right, maybe we get a TV show, but besides that, like, one of the reasons I loved the Lion Knight's Castle is because it had little bits of like information and lore throughout it, like the instruction book. But besides that, sorry. It's cool. Biggest pet peeve these days about Lego.
Here's the thing: we've all got them. That's because we're passionate about it. I mean, let's face it. There's 7 of us here. We're all quite passionate about it. I mean, who normally, right? What normal human being at 10:20 on a Friday night talks about Lego? Just saying. Do you know what I mean? What's going wrong with the world? But anyway, talk about something that has definitely not gone wrong with the world. This is, of course, our toy world. That's the best segue I think I've had this evening. Richie, been lovely having you on. Like Gaza, I hope you come back again another day.
Definitely. I'd take off the tie, though.
He has the ties off, folks. he thinks he's Daniel Craig now.
Hey, not that kind of stream, Richie. Not that kind of stream.
Exactly. He's got guns as well.
Make it rain.
So, Richie, are you? So straight after this stream, little Dicky Bird tells me from a little place called Our Toy World that you're going to start putting together some sort of script for your next vid.
I started it, yeah. Now I have to finish it and then record it and then edit it and then get it out by 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. So, yeah. We got stuff to do.
That's a busy life, folks. Honestly, because the thing is, you do a script. I'm one of these people. I like writing a script, and then I like to give it a break and go and eat something, have a coffee, come back to it, because I'll always see something I didn't like, or I'll change something, fresh eyes and all that sort of thing. So,
but thankfully, I don't record on camera, because I know how, like as Brad was saying, like when I try to record on camera with a script, oh my gosh, it's terrible. I keep messing up. I either look at the script too much, or I look at the camera. I don't look at the script.
It's tough. It's tough. It's a whole thing. But I love your videos. Can you tell us what the subject matter is of the next video that you got coming out?
This one's going to be about 2013 Castle, which I actually talked to Brad about in Chicago.
Nice. Okay.
I didn't have nice things to say about it.
2013.
You had one good thing. I had like no good things.
Really? Okay. That's good.
But yeah, that's actually because I met Brad at Chicago. I saw him and I'm like, can I just geek out on Lego Castle with you for like 15 minutes? And he was totally down. I'm like, thank you.
It happened quite a lot during that weekend. I accidentally got a little bit tipsy one night, and I had an hour-long conversation about Lego lore with someone. I felt bad.
Did you remember who that person was?
Yes. We're now best friends. So
good stuff. Good stuff. Now, don't forget, folks, check out the survey. We've got 81 votes so far.
Oh, and Brad, I just gotta show you.
Oh, look, what's he got there?
I'm looking forward to what you do with this, man.
I have plans. I just have to finish Pirates first.
It's Indiana Jones, isn't it? Back in the
day. Stop it.
There we go.
Better version
I love
of
that
Indiana
video
Jones,
you did when you say Lego did this, and it was almost like they were teeing themselves up for coming out with a licensed one. So
yeah, but I'm sorry. This is better than Indiana Jones, and this is better than Pharaoh's Quest 2. I'm sorry.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. If I was to get a Lego theme, Indiana Jones or Adventures, I'd rather get Adventures any day, because you can do so much more with it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that is a theme I would love for them to bring back. A bit like Dino. I actually really like Dino. As well.
I'll put money on it that the next GWP we get after this next Castle one will be an Adventures one. I'm calling it now. Maybe in a couple years, but we're gonna get an Adventures GWP, and I'm calling that now.
Yeah, I reckon in 2027, that would be a really good gift with purchase for Gringotts. Just saying. 2027. We will be doing other things by that point. But anyway, you never know. You never know. So anyway, so Richie's going to be working very hard after this, folks. So his video coming out tomorrow. What about you, Bricking Up, Brad? What are you going to be doing later on today or this weekend? Anything?
I actually got a video I'm working on too. I got to work on it right after this. I'm doing a video about how to get all the different classic spacemen and how much that would cost you. Because it was actually a very requested video of mine. So
We like that. Yeah, we heard that. Don't worry, Kerry.
I'll put a hint out there. The most expensive is actually the black one, not the purple one, like everyone thinks. But it's very interesting what I found. So that one's gonna be coming out, and then I have about 3 different scripts right now written, and they're just getting double checked by someone who fact checks me for me. About all 3 different Imperial factions for pirates, and so Blue Coat should be coming out.
I'm definitely going to be watching that then because I'm well into that at the moment.
Blue Coats next week, Red Coats the weeks after, and then Imperial Armada, which is basically the Spanish ones, the week after that.
Here's the thing: why is it that it's coming out on July the 4th? What is that all about?
I find that so funny. It's like these like Imperial British kind of like,
exactly.
It's like July 4th, like. I think either that's bad planning or like let's let's piss off some people.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's make another war happen.
Anyway, on that bombshell, folks, check out the server. Got 81 votes so far. Thank you for that. We've hit 50 thumbs up. Super appreciate that. Thank you so much. Brick and Brood. One of my favorite Canadians. He really is. Folks.
Thank you very much.
He's got the merch and all sorts of things. He's a married man now. So he's taken. So apologies for that one, folks, but he's taken now.
Damn, I thought I had a chance.
Yeah, sorry, Brad.
Sorry, dude.
It was great working with you in Chicago, Brad. And but yeah.
I guess you got to keep it professional after Chicago.
Brad, you snooze, you lose. What can I say?
Yeah. I met a lot of people actually. Richie was there. Sam Smith. I met him.
I met you on the last day.
Yeah, on the last day, Sam Smith. You were building in the lobby when I saw you.
Oh yeah.
What was he building? Relationships.
Some mechs, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. No. And no, a lot of people there. Who was oh my gosh,
Ryan, M&R Productions.
Yeah, he was there for sure. But
just too good. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah, he was great.
Probably loads of Twitches were in there.
In the chat, there's a lot of people too. I was seeing throughout the chat here today. Pink Wheel,
she was there.
Yeah. What's it called? The Canadian. Oh my gosh.
The Canadian.
The other Canadian.
Bookie Boo.
Brick Adjuster.
Oh yeah, yes, Brick Adjuster was there for sure.
Wait, you talking about Brixie? He's Canadian.
Yeah, no, for another guy from Alberta though. He was just on here earlier. Macro. Thank you. I finally just scanned to him. Macro was there. A couple of Brickheads was there. Shy was there. Nicole. Yeah, anyways, bunch of people.
Was Shy there? I didn't know Shy. What Shy? As in Shy time is my time. Was he there?
He had his massive army there too.
I know. I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
I'm only kidding. But yeah, he's there. He sounds. I want to know.
My daughter just made this while I was busy.
Oh, that's cool.
She's really shy.
That's better than that Amazing Spider-Man, I tell you.
Yeah, this is better than the Amazing Spider-Man. They said, honey. So thank you. That is awesome. She's just eager for us to go bowling and laser tag. Kids can't resist.
Laser tag.
Laser tag.
Yeah.
But now I just.
She has paint all over her hands.
Oh, cute. Very cute.
Yeah.
Laser tag's like paintball, but less violent.
So there you go. So the next big thing I have coming up is, I guess, like I mentioned earlier, Bricks in the Six. So that'll be a convention in Toronto. So any Canadians, July 22nd weekend, I think near Toronto there, Mississauga, I'll be there. And so a bunch of people from Chicago, like that, actually from Toronto, came down to Chicago. They're all going to be there. So I'll
loads of them down there. It was like a Canadian invasion. It was. Yeah, maybe I'll have to wear a red jacket or something next year when I come to Chicago. What do you reckon of that? Yeah, there we go. Get the old Castle pizza, the old Pirates. But yeah, that's cool. Maybe there'll be a theme thing next year. Who knows? But anyway, okay, thank you for that. Anyway, someone who I completely adore, other than his shirts, is of course not that Sam Smith. I'm only joking, Sam.
Of course, I know you love
perfect. You was one of my favorites up on that stage singing with Fold. I thought you was going to take out the drummer. I really did. But are you going to be doing anything this weekend?
He's actually Fold's new drummer. If you didn't know.
I am. I'm actually. That was the goal. I was planning to take him out so I can take the position.
And he said, "Yes, all right, I can continue drumming."
That's the plan.
Oh, dude, that's funny. That really is. And with someone else that's out there as well, who was out there. Mayo Hosco. I couldn't believe it when I saw him out there. I was totally mesmerized the fact that he was there, and of course he was on. He was interviewed by Brad as well, or I should say Andrew. So yeah. Anyway, not that Sam Smith. You got anything coming up in the next week or so? Are you actually doing anything with that C word? And talk about content there.
Well, actually, today I uploaded a video actually on the thing that Andrew saw me building when I was in Chicago. Yeah. It was one of the different events they run there is called the Dirty Build Storm, which is where you get 200 random pieces from other people at the convention, and you have to try and build a mock out of it in a day. So I participated in that and made a video on that. So that's up now. And hopefully this week I'm going to try and get this Indiana Jones mock done.
Yeah.
If I do it, we'll see. But I think I'm starting to get there with the function. So I think.
Well, it sounds like you are anyway. Show us it, Sam. Come on, show us it. Can you show us it? I don't want to
I think I can. If it's like that, if I just do this.
Okay. Oh, that's brilliant. Well done.
Oh, that's cool.
It gets stuck sometimes, but I think I can get it to. It's better.
Don't worry, mate. That's just an age thing. Don't worry about it. All right, good stuff. Anyway, on that bombshell, moving on swiftly. So let's end the survey. I think Andrew's just dropped off or something like that. I think his kids just shot him with a laser gun or something like that. Let's end the poll. So the question of the poll was: it's July tomorrow, believe it or not. In some countries, it's actually already July. And with that in mind, what are you most likely to buy? Eldorado Fortress came in top with 33%. Hocus Pocus came in second with 26%. That is a sleeping giant, that set. In third, other.
I've heard the build is kind of boring.
On
the
Hocus Pocus.
It's all about the minifigs, though.
Yeah,
I like the look of the build as someone who enjoys that style, but from what I've heard,
it's the medieval store, isn't it? The blacksmith.
But I don't. Would you really want to spend $220? I'd rather just create my own personally.
Another Eldorado Fortress.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's where this is leading to, Richie. It's totally
that modular style is gonna be the death of me. Because I'm going to want more than one.
The minifigs on that set.
Yeah.
Do we know what the gift of purchase is going to be with the Fortress, if there is one?
There's not. It's
that's a P.
The
Damn it.
The main gift with purchases don't start till a few weeks after that.
I know. Yeah, funny that, isn't it? And of course, got the Disney Castle coming out as well. The reimagined version of it.
Yes, the Disney promotion starts the 1st through the 9th, which is the 100 years of Disney promo.
Yeah.
And that one, I think you might I don't know if you be able to get it with Hocus Pocus, but someone was wondering that.
Hocus Pocus is Disney though, isn't it?
Yeah, but because
it's on Disney Plus.
So Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Indiana Jones as well.
Yeah.
It's funny the amount of Star Wars people that have actually crossed over and gone just because it's LucasArts, and and they've been talking about Indiana Jones. It's most bizarre. It really is. We've got Snap to Grid Bricks out there as well. Blimey, Snap! I haven't seen you for a little while. Good to see you, those. With love from Toscana to your Toscana. I think that's the posh way, the Italian way of for saying Tuscany. You're still out there. Been out there for ages, yes. Hope you're all good, my friend. I really do. He's saying Hocus Pocus, bibbity, boppity, boo, goodbye, money not. A beautiful line from Mayo there. And we've got Brick Scene out there as well saying, hey, Snap, as well. Of course, got this guy here who's in Tuscany in Italy. And then we've got this guy here who's in New Zealand, which is amazing. This is what it's all about, folks. This is, or has been, London Calling 178. And I just want to say thank you to, not that Sam Smith, for being here. It's been wonderful to see you. The Minifig Ho for his debut. Which has been absolutely shockingly amazing. It really has been.
It kind of sounded like you called him a minifigure hoe.
He's a minifigure hoe.
Only the weekend. Only the weekend.
Yeah, no, he's going to be out to this weekend. I know you get a scarf as well. Was you get a bit hot?
Yeah.
A little bit hot. Good stuff. Kerry, it's been lovely to see you as well. Fresh from work as well, which is lovely. But great to see you.
Say really fresh.
Well, this is true. This is true.
Okay.
But Bricking Up Brad as well. Been lovely to see you, Brad. Been wonderful to see you, Richie. It's been lovely to see you as well. It's nice to see that someone dresses up smartly for a stream. That's for sure.
It's an American thing. What can I say?
Oh, it's an American old Brits.
I wore the right shirt for this weekend, all right?
Yeah. Throw a suit coat on top, and you'll be great.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe next year I'll bring a suit out as well. Maybe it might have a red coat with it. Who knows? I don't. Can you imagine? I wouldn't make it out of Chicago alive, folks. I wouldn't. I'd be like a walking target. And of course, we had Brick and Brood on with us as well. Now, coming up from me next week, folks, I'm going to come out with a couple of vids here and there. I'm still on holiday. I've got another week off, but I've got some intriguing work I'm going to have to do in the next couple of weeks or so, which is kind of a little bit out of the norm for me, but it's pretty good. All I can say is, and next week as well, there is going to be a very, very special London Calling, which of course will be London Calling 179. Now, of course, as well as having an awesome panel on, an international panel as always, we've also had a whole bunch of international peeps out there watching us tonight. The likes of King Oldendorf, Planet Tech as well, Echo Bricks, Brick Askew, Shy Time is my time. Hopefully we've got a new Caddy Bricklink come out today. I'm sure we have. JMT.
Yeah, it was Ethan the Artisan.
There we go. He's a TikToker, isn't he?
Lego Master, TikToker, YouTuber, whichever one you want to call.
Oh,
short form content.
A short form content creator.
He's 500,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I know. He's a big gun. That's for sure.
And he also got on stage at the Folk concert. So
he did.
Got good music taste on
with
as well.
Sam, by the way.
Which was the real honor there.
I know. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's being on there with Fold and there's being on there with Sam. Just saying. We also
I should have staged with Sam Smith.
I know, and survived.
Exactly.
I survived being on stage.
That goes
with
on the
Sam.
CV.
There's an acronym in there somewhere. I'm sure there is. Mitty Bricks was out there as well. We had the beautiful and sexy Cy O'Connor, and of course we had Macro Bricks to name but a few. Now, always remember this, folks, that Lego. It's a wonderful thing, and each and every one of you are too. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week for what will be, I promise you, a legendary London Calling. Good night.
Bye.